right, welcome everybody back to the 950 Club. This is officially season 5 of our podcast, and this is the first of our 950 Club interviews for season 5. So we're kicking this season off with a bang. We brought in a soon-to-be acting legend in the game. You can hear his voice in My Hero Academia, Tsukimichi Midnight Family, Moonlit Fantasy, The Gorilla God's Go To Girl, Gachiakuta, and all sorts of other stuff too that we're going to tackle here. He is a heartthrob and a heartbreaker. And he once did a video on YouTube about why Android is better than Apple. So it's always good in my book. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Aiden Call with us today. What's
Wow,
going
this
on,
guy's
Aiden?
done his research. Wow, that
Yeah,
is awesome. Hello, everybody. Aiden
Oh
Call.
wow.
yeah. And Jack is with us today too. What up, Jack?
What up? What up?
So, yeah, I did my deep dive. So,
Yes, you did. Pretty
so
impressive.
trust me, we got some stuff coming. So, first, we want to send a special shout out to Rochelle May because she was the one that recommended that we interview you.
Well,
So
awesome. I
you
love
are
Rich.
here based on recommendation.
Well, that is
So,
very, very kind of her. Yes, we definitely
yes,
well, very, very well together.
absolutely. So, first question that we always ask everybody: what
Mhm.
is your acting and anime origin story? So, what kind of got you into acting, and what kind of got you into anime?
That's a great question too. I kind of started acting. I guess for me, it kind of all started. I had a neighbor, my neighbor Ethan, right? We'd always come over, we'd always hang out. We lived literally next door, so I could walk to his house, he could walk to my house and
Mm,
stuff. And I remember one year for Christmas, he got this like flip video camera, right? I don't know if you know those like little
mhm.
handheld
Oh
recorder.
yeah.
Yeah,
Retro.
yeah.
Yeah, I love
Uh,
that. He was showing me that, and something about it, I was like, "That is so cool! Like you can make your own movies and stuff, and it's so awesome." And then he kind of showed me like, or I learned about. I don't know if he showed me, but I learned about like Windows Movie Maker and stuff like that
mhm.
old, very limited editing software and stuff like that. I was just like, dude, like with these two items, we have like the
Mhm.
world to conquer. You know what I mean? Like we could make films of anything. And so that's kind of what we did. We just shot a bunch of random stuff, and a lot of times I was in front of the camera. Sometimes he was in front of the camera, and of course, it never really went anywhere. We didn't know how YouTube worked at the time or anything, or how to upload
Mhm.
anything, which is probably good because I'm like spared me a lot of embarrassment if any of those videos went up there.
Mhm.
But it was a lot of fun too. And so I remember asking my parents for one for Christmas, and I got my own flip video camera, and I did all sorts of stuff. I still have it to this day, and it's just like chronicled so much of my growing up and stuff that I just recorded little things. I kind of started doing this thing where on my flip camera, I'll do like life updates every few years and stuff, and just like following up so
Oh,
that eventually I have this archive too on a hard drive where it's like you're going to be able to just see me growing up through the years and stuff, which is going to be cool, which is cool.
that's awesome.
But that flip camera kind of really started it for me, where I was like, I know I want to do something with film. I didn't know if it was behind the camera or in front of the camera or anything like that. And I kind of like, I remember I would tape my film camera to the side of my Nerf gun to get that like Call of Duty first person
Mhm.
type type thing. And
That's cool.
yeah, and I was just felt very creative too. It was like limitless opportunity as well. And it was a lot of fun too, but it kind of started like that too. I didn't really think about it as more than just something that I liked to do as a little kid, because I liked video games. That was my whole thing. Like my whole vision
Oh
was
yeah.
play video games. I wanted to make video games. That was like my dream as a kid. I wanted to be a game designer, right?
Okay.
Well, I found out that comes with a lot of math and coding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a few things that I'm pretty terrible at, I would say. Definitely math. I'm
Yeah.
pretty bad at. But
Yeah. Coding was my downfall too.
yeah, yeah, I can't blame you. It's
I
something.
I
Uh,
I
but
can't grasp it.
so yeah, so like as that kind of dream kind of shifted and stuff. Of course, I still love to play video games all the time,
Mm,
but it kind of shifted into more like, hey, I kind of like this acting thing. I'm going into high school too. They've got the theater program. I think my sister was in theater like in middle school or something, or something like that. I don't know what made me want to do it. I just kind of was like, let me give this theater thing a try. That might be fun. I was in band in middle school, and I
mm,
did not like that at all.
Yeah.
It was just terrible for me
So you
because
never had a down your Emporium moment.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, no, no, and
mm.
exactly. But my dad is a musician. He's a rock star and stuff. Does a lot of rock and metal and stuff. So that was kind of another thing where I was like, maybe this is what I want to do. I had done choir in elementary school and stuff, and I was like, kind of music was a thing. I liked to play the drums. So when I went into middle school, it was like percussion, and percussion is not like playing the drum kit. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm-mm,
they got you
not at
playing
all.
marimba and this. I'm like, I don't care about that. It's no offense to anybody who does that stuff, but I was like, that
No,
just
I get you. I was in drum and bugle corps, and my brother played the trumpet, and the guy that ran it, he was like, I need a bellman, and he like pulled me in, and like he was the guy that like you don't say no to.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
ended up playing the xylophone for a couple years. So not
Yeah.
the drums that I wanted to play at all.
Oh, yeah,
I've
exactly.
known Jamaal for over 10 years. He never shared that story. So the
Yeah.
revelation.
It was more like I was more interested in the stuff that was like the bass drum, the snare drum, and stuff
Yeah,
like that, kind of that goes into like marching band and stuff. But
yeah.
by that time, I had done it so little. Like I did a little bit of the quad drum, like the tenors. I did
Hmm.
a little bit of that, but then by the time I was going into high school, I'm like, I'm done with this. Like I've been doing it for 3 years. Like I'm over it. It's clearly not my. It's just like with the other thing. Like it's
Mm,
not my calling. It's not really
yeah.
I feel. Of course, that evolves as you grow up and stuff. It's pretty natural. But so I was like, let me give this theater thing a try. And I went to theater my freshman year of high school too. I met my best friend. He's my roommate now, Mr. Jacob Harper and stuff. And like we just became very good friends and stuff. And we grew kind of through that high school theater group. I met a ton of great people there too, many of whom I still am in contact with to this day. But I did that for a couple years. It was cool. I got some roles on the stage and stuff, and I kind of realized too that stage acting and film acting are very different too. They
Hmm.
don't really align because I like to say, there's a lot more complexity to it, but to keep it simple, I like to just say theater's a lot more body because you see the whole thing and
Yeah.
film is a lot more in the face and the close expressions because a lot of time it's close up shot. You experience both of those mediums very differently when you're sitting in a theater versus like in an auditorium than a movie theater. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I was like, I kind of want to pivot on to something else. It was kind of getting that feeling again where I was like, maybe, but it wasn't like cut and dry. Like, I know I don't want to do this. I didn't know if I really wanted to, but I decided to take a little break from high school, from the theater program.
Hmm.
I was still in it for like their like seasonal shows and stuff. So I still was involved somewhat, but I wasn't taking the classes. I had switched over to an AV class at my
Okay.
district's career center, and that was where it clicked for me. I went in there. I remember walking in there, seeing their studio. It was like it's like their news studio, seeing their news studio, their control room, and I was like, "This is what I want to do. Like, this is cool. This is
Hmm.
and I just love all the behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, or in front of the camera stuff. And so I was with them for about maybe 2-3 years and stuff, and that just the connections I made there were really integral to my future going forward as well. I had an amazing teacher. Um, I had great friends to help build a great support system, and I served as a lead anchor on our district-wide broadcast too, called the Lead, which was very fun. And
Hmm.
but that was more like it was news production. It was all news oriented.
Right.
We were going out. We
Hmm.
were also reporters, so we were going out to schools and getting sports news, school news, all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't really film acting. Of course, I met some
Hmm.
friends who we kind of delved into making some short films. My good buddy, his also named Jacob too. So I have a lot of
Hmm.
friends named Jacob. This is Jacob Vu, and we
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna
yeah.
get to that.
Oh,
Oh
you watch?
yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
One
Well,
and two.
I'll hold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I should
See?
do the research. Shoot.
I
Well,
did my research.
I'll
Shoot, shoot.
I'll I'll get into that then a little bit later, but just
Mm.
because I realize I'm dragging on to this,
No, it's good. It's good stuff.
but yeah, so I kind of started doing that too, but that news production kind of got me into when I went into college. I was like, well, I want to pursue news production still. That's what I want to do. I really like that. So I joined up with NTTV at UNT. It's a news station
Mm.
at UNT, the television station there. And I did the news for maybe like one semester. And after that semester, I found out there's this other program in the television broadcast called it's called NTTV Entertainment, right? And it's all student run. Everything gets broadcast on the television network, but it's all student run. The only one that's not a student is, like the executive producer that's running the station, or station manager, or whatever the title is. I can't quite remember. But that was where I really got to delve into the on-camera acting way more. Like, I've done the stuff in high school with like, what you've seen. And
Uh-huh.
that was just like, I was meeting people all over who wanted to do a lot of the same things. And I was kind of like, okay, now I'm feeling good about this, because I love to do acting on camera and stuff. It was just fun. It's fun to take over another character and become that person for a little bit. And it's cool. It's very cool, and it's a unique experience. And I love to tell stories. Clearly, you can hear me yapping. I love telling stories. But that kind of really eventually moved on. All those connections and stuff got me to where I am now, doing voice acting for Crunchyroll, which January for me will be about 2 years working with them. So
Congrats.
thank you. So I still consider myself relatively new. So it's like, I haven't been doing it nearly as long as some of these other guys have been doing it, these other people.
Some
But,
of some of the
but
other
yeah,
interviews we did, it feels like they've been there for like 20 years, 30 years, but they're barely there 5 years, 4 years since
yeah.
Yeah.
essentially. So yeah.
And it's crazy to think too that I'm like, I've already been there for 2 years. Like, that is crazy. Like, when I look, but I'm very grateful too, because based on my
Mm.
first year there and my second year there, I see the growth and I see the progress. And it's like, definitely, like, I was a little worried too. Like, I had my goal in mind going into the second year. I'm like, I just want to get 3 more roles next year, like 3 roles, maybe 4. And then I consider that a success, because I'm not going down, in the number of main
Right.
roles that I got to, but it's like literally doubled that. Like, it's going very well. And of course, I couldn't do it without all the amazing people that made that happen. And I'm just very grateful for that, for those opportunities, and just doing my best for the characters and for the fans.
Mm.
But yeah.
So okay, you touched on video games. So
Yes.
what kind of games are you into?
Oh, I'll talk about video games, right?
We're gamers here too.
Yes, the game I am obsessed with right now is Helldivers 2. I love
Okay.
Helldivers. I
Okay.
played the first one when it came out in like 2015, 2016. My dad got it for me as a
Mm.
random Christmas present. He just saw it and was like, "Oh, Aiden might like this. I don't know."
Explains that your dad's a metalhead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just like he just got it for me too, and was like, he was like, "Oh, I just saw this too. If you're not," he got me like 3 games. He got me GTA. He got me Helldiver, like GTA 5.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Divers, which I had been asking for a long time. And then he got me another game called Elix. And he was like, and
Okay.
GTA was the one I want. So of course I flipped out over
Right.
and all these other 2. I was like, whatever, which I played both of them. Elix is like kind of lame, I think, which, it's like just kind of a very basic RPG. But Helldivers,
Mm.
I was like, it looked lame to me. I was like, I don't like, but the more I played it, I was like, okay, this is actually good. Like, it's a good formula. And I think Helldivers 2, I've been a fan, since the first one came out.
Hmm.
I know firsthand that it's improved like in every single way. Helldivers 2 is just amazing. And I love the developers Arrowhead too. They make everything pretty much free. Like, pretty much free. Like, there's
Hmm.
no company doing that. And they've just been, when you delve into like the stuff they're doing, like, I don't know how much you follow the lore or anything, but them donating to an actual
A
children's
little bit.
hospital and stuff because of
Yeah.
what happened in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard about
And
that.
other development team doing that. They're just so amazing. So I feel like obligated to support
Yeah.
them too. And
You want to support and give back to somebody that's like that,
yeah,
especially when you
Fair
hear about
moment.
all these terrible developers out there that's treating their
yes,
employees terribly. You're like, all right, I'll support
they're doing
this.
it just crazy too. And that's one of the games like Helldivers 2 is one of the games where I want to support it. It's not like I have the FOMO. I'm like, oh, I better FOMO,
Yeah.
miss out on this. But for them, I'm like, no, they deserve it. Like I want to give them.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't be shy. Send an audition too. Like if they're doing Helldiver 3,
Oh, yes,
Or
sir.
yeah, you never know.
just do it. Be like, hey, I've
Li-
all the games since day one.
We're we're plugging. Look, man, we're not in the world of free promo here, man. So y'all got to give them a role. Give
Yeah, exactly. I'm
them a
down to do
role.
it. I will 100% do it. I would do it for free.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the Arrowhead's gonna be like, oh,
No, we ain't gonna do it for free. We don't want to do that. We know the voice actors have their thing with video games, so we're gonna get y'all paid.
all
But
right.
we gonna get y'all paid. But they're
Yes.
on the clock. They're on the
But
clock for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. But the
But
other
that's
game,
like the model to go with now because you know it's so easy to just put a free game out and then to just get people to pay for the content. Like that
yeah.
just seems like the a better working model these days instead of
And the other thing you see a
uh,
lot too, and it just upsets me immensely, is like teams releasing like unfinished games because
yes.
they know that people are gonna buy it off the hype, and then they can just
Hmm.
and put updates out as it comes out. I'm like, I just don't. I'm like, just release it. Like, take your time. I'm in no rush to
Hmm.
buy it. Like, I'm no rush to get it in my hands. Just take your time. Make sure it's a finished product too, and everything will be good. I just don't
Hmm.
like that. A lot of times, the community kind of forgets about the initial backlash. I'm like, now we got to keep the pressure on. Remember that
Yes,
they're doing this because they know that you guys will buy it regardless. You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
Like,
We've
don't
we've
do it. Like,
we've bashed Destiny many times on this podcast
oh,
for
that's
doing
another thing.
exactly that. For doing
I think
exactly that.
and I think Destiny might be one of the games that started that for me because I remember I
Yes.
used to read Game Informer magazine. Do you know that?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Had the subscription
And
for sure.
you remember with Destiny 1 when the Taken King came out, that was like their 3rd
Yeah.
DLC coming in Game Informer.
Hmm.
I read it was like a statement from the developer. It was like, Taken King is what Destiny was supposed to be at launch. I was like,
Right.
why you're
Yes.
3 DLCs in and now the game is to where it's supposed
Yes.
to be? That makes no sense. Like, I don't
It
like
made
that at
no
all.
sense. And it
And
was a whole completely different game. You told me you were going to develop this for 10 years. Like you were going to support this for 10 years and like
yeah.
2 years later Destiny's 2 is out. I was so mad. I refused to play that game again.
Oh, yeah, no.
And everybody's like, no, it's so good now. I'm like, we went through like 3 games before it got good.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
lied to me. I'm
And
never going back.
not only that too, but a big thing for me is, like, the financial thing added onto it. You gotta pay for
Yeah,
3 DLCs, so you're paying
exactly.
quadruple the price of the game
Hmm.
or, whatever, probably more like double or triple, but, still, you're paying more for, like, content that should have been in the game at launch. That makes no sense to me. And,
I hate that.
I have to shout out to Hello Games with No Man's Sky, though. They do it right
Mm.
as well, I would say, because I was one of the people that was my first time I ever got suckered in. I would say the only time I've ever been scammed
Mhm.
was the No Man's Sky launch. I pre-ordered it for like $80 or something. I
Mhm.
pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
It came out, and I played it for a while. I was totally coping, like, "Oh no, it's fun. Oh, it's fun."
Yeah,
And
Mhm.
the
but
copium, the
then
copium game.
yeah, yeah, no,
Mhm.
literally, and now they've made a bunch of updates, and I'm like, it's more at a place now than what it was supposed to be at launch, and it was all free. You
Yeah.
didn't have to pay for it, so I
Yeah.
respect that immensely.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah, like I said, I could yap about games.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. We've yapped about that exact issue many times. Like
It's
I'm at the point now where it's like I have a PlayStation, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just wait till it's free on PlayStation Plus.
exactly,
Like
exactly.
99% of the time.
Yep,
So
yep. Another one I'm playing too is Fallout 76 right now, which I know is kind of
okay.
It
Okay.
had some recent updates and stuff. It still runs a little bit poorly on the PS4, or at least
Mhm.
on my PS4, but I really love it just because 'cause I'm a big fan of Fallout too, and I've been playing it a lot, and I hear there's a big new
yeah.
update in
I was
December.
about to ask what your favorite franchise is, or ones you have to get no matter
Yeah,
what.
I really love Fallout, definitely. I mean,
Mhm.
it's big because it's, because 'cause I'm playing it right now, of course, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else too. Another game that really like shines for me is the 2018 God of War. So like the first of
The
like
new.
the new ones.
Okay. Yeah,
I
yeah.
loved that one. That game low key kind of changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. Something about the story, I was like, it's so powerful. I think, and I don't think that
It is.
Ragnarok hit nearly as hard. I think that was another victim of a rushed
Hmm.
production schedule. They had
It
way more
was.
planned that they weren't able to implement, and the game really suffers for it. I think it's still great as far as combat and all that stuff, but yeah, it really. I thought it could have done with a little bit more time in the oven for sure. But
Absolutely.
it's in,
Absolutely. They just wanted to get it out when that 5 dropped. That
yeah, yeah,
that's all it was. Yeah.
exactly. It's kind of disappointing though, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
well, what could have
I,
been.
I was waiting for it to drop on PlayStation Plus, and then when I finally got it for free, like a few months ago, I was like, "Yeah, I don't like this one as much as I like the other one."
Yeah, yeah. I got it
Yeah,
too. Yeah, I got it free. But I will
yeah.
say, if you haven't played the Valhalla DLC that they put out for free for Ragnarok, that one was
Mm,
amazing. I would say
that one's
that
good.
I said I thought that the Valhalla DLC's like whole storyline was better than the entire story. That's a hot take. But like then the entire story of Ragnarok, I thought the
Mm,
Valhalla DLC's little story thing 100 times better, I thought, but that's my personal opinion, of course.
I gotta check that out then.
Yeah,
'Cause,
it's
like I
free.
started playing it. I'll
Mhm.
do it. If free is my favorite price.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely check that out because I like picked up God of War and I might have put like 20 hours in it, and I'm just like I'm just not
Mhm.
getting that same God of War vibe.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
I have to try the DLC.
Yeah, give it a shot. I definitely recommend it.
Okay, so as you talked about your acting background, let's talk about Surge Films.
Oh,
So
one of my
how
favorites.
did I bet. So did that experience with North Texas and coming up and doing the behind the scenes stuff kind of like bring that Surge Films idea to life for you?
Yes, I like that you bring that up too because I actually haven't been able to. I have never talked about search films on an interview, so this will be my first
Really?
time. But
Okay.
what I so search films, yeah, was is kind of came from a college my senior year. I had well, I guess it kind of started my orientation. Literally, the first night I was at UNT. Um,
Mm,
we were like randomly assigned a roommate for the orientation because you were staying
mm,
there for like a weekend or something, and or yeah, whatever it was. Yeah, yeah, it was like yeah, orientation or something. You have a
mm.
randomly assigned roommate that's in your same major, right? So
Okay.
this guy named Landon Flesher, and like I had knew of him because the news broadcast for his school district, which was KCBY, was a direct rival to our district, and we
Hmm.
always compete every year for the Lone Star Emmys here in Texas. If
Mm,
you're in Texas, but or not, but
no.
and they would always destroy us. Like as much as I want to be like biased towards the LASD, like they were just way better too. And so we were
Mm,
talking a little bit, that first night and stuff. We were just, up late because everybody's excited, about college and stuff. And we're like, I was like, oh yeah, when I before here, I used to do the news thing for my district. He's like, I used to do the news thing. I was like, oh, what was yours called? It's like KCBY. I was like, what? I was like the Star Lord, like what?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
The
it's right.
broadcasting bros, man.
But what's ironic is he was like, oh yeah, we didn't even know about you guys or something. We were like, oh okay.
see, see, he's the ops and don't even know it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's like, we didn't even know that we were like trying to beat them so hard and just getting destroyed
Mm,
every year. But so like because of that funny moment and stuff, we had stayed acquainted and everything. And I didn't really talk to him too much, but I had followed him on YouTube and I'd been seeing the stuff he had been posting like in his video world. And he like this senior year comes around. This is like, like literally like the last year of school and we have a class together, which like for the first time ever. And it was like I was walking in the first day and I'm like, where do I sit? Where do I sit? That's the big day. Where do you sit? You have to sit there the whole year or the whole semester.
hmm. Yeah.
And I see Landon up there. I'm like, "Oh, bro, what's up, man? Like, I haven't seen you in forever. Like, yo, how you doing?" I sat next to him, and so every day we're sitting next to each other, and he just starts talking to me. He's like, "Hey, yeah, do you do like video editing stuff still and everything?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, dude." He's like, "I have I got this company I'm looking to kind of like really kick off called Surge, and it's me and a business partner of mine, a good friend named Heath, and my friend." Or yeah, and so he was like, and so we're looking for somebody to edit. And I was like, well, I mean, I can do it. Yeah, I'll do it for you. And he's like, yeah, we can pay you and stuff. I'm like, don't worry about it. Like, I just want to do it. Like, I want to do it.
Mhm.
And so I just did it. It was like a little promotional for them because Heath, he runs, I don't know how much you looked into Surge on the website and stuff, but our partner Heath
I did.
runs like
Mhm.
vacations and
Yeah,
getaway
I,
vacations like that.
I saw that.
Yeah. So that summer,
Brazil and all that. I saw
yes, yes, that summer
it.
they had just done a trip to Cabo,
Hmm.
Mexico. And so they were like, the next one is going to be Jamaica. So do you want to do like edit a promo video using the Cabo footage for their Jamaica promo? And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it and stuff. And Landon helped me out, make sure that it was right and everything. But after that, we had a big in-person meeting and stuff, and I started working with them a lot more, just kind of just doing free work and working with them. And then eventually I pitched because I've been working with them for like a few months. I was like, I want to be an owner. Like, I want to come on as a partner. And I gave a whole pitch and everything. Like, we had a whole official meeting and stuff. And I gave a whole
Hmm.
pitch of why I want to be an owner and stuff. And it got, I mean, there's only two people to vote, but it got
Right.
voted unanimously, you know.
Still,
Uh,
still.
but yeah, so I got in, and then that was kind of where we really started to kick off. Like, we started Surge Films. We do, of course, videography as well, but I'm sure you may have noticed too that we have multiple brands.
Hmm.
For
Yes, multiple brands.
yeah, cinema, and as well as Surge Vesting is another one too.
Yep,
That's something
yep.
that we ended up growing very passionate about was financial education as well and investments and stuff. And
Hmm.
so we've been running that for about 2 years now, and it's maybe 3 now. And we've set a very good foundation. I'm very proud of how far we've come with it too, and it gave us very unique opportunities with our partner to, go on some amazing trips and stuff.
Hmm.
Our That was through another one of Heath's companies, which is the Be Right Back crew. And they basically were like, hey, you can come along on our trips if you film the videos, so they pay for us, we just do it for them.
Hmm.
It's just a nice mutual thing, and that took us to places pretty much like all over the world. We went to, we've been to Jamaica twice, of course, went to Dubai. I don't know if you saw that one. We were in
I
Dubai,
saw it. Yeah.
Brazil, and all so amazing, but Hawaii too, which, is in the States, of course, but
Hmm.
I've never been to Hawaii, so that was an amazing experience too.
Yeah.
It was just all very great. It was just, I mean, I've been so blessed to have such an amazing support system with those guys, and get so many great opportunities and stuff. And it really taught me a lot. I really grew in my skills of editing and video production and all that stuff. And we still, I mean, we're still rolling with it, and we'll see what happens next. It just doesn't happen till it's happened.
Hmm.
That's what we always say. Doesn't happen till,
Yeah.
but then
And,
it happens.
And with your voice work background, you probably would suggest maybe the animation. You never know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe a new branch of
mhm.
animation too would be very exciting. Would love to do it. I know there's a lot of, and I've been curious about that too because I see a lot of people, a lot of voice actors in the Crunchyroll community. At least they have their own studios and stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the VTuber type of craze too, kind of like
Yeah,
it's my only welcoming home. It is, and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and of course with AI, we don't talk about AI, but at the same time, that's the faster way to do it,
Yeah,
especially
that's
for devs
Yeah.
and stuff. It is
right.
fun, but yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds like you guys are branching at least, and that's where all the great companies do it, from DreamWorks to
Mhm.
Pixar. So
yep, yeah. That's the growth plan, and we really love what we're doing, and just great things are continuing to come, and just like I said, very blessed as well, and we've done a lot. We have a great team with us as well that we've really
Mhm.
done. So I'm very proud of all of them and our amazing editors and everything, and it's just great. So I love it, and we're gonna keep rocking with that, And Surge Films, it's Surge. But
Man, that's an awesome story because
thank
our podcast kind of has a similar type trajectory in that like
you.
Jack went to school for like audio editing. It's so like the podcast was like a great way for him to practice his skills.
Like mixing
And
and yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so it's so interesting to hear that, you have the investment aspect of Surge,
Mhm.
and like you started off by saying, no, I don't want the money. Just let me
Yeah.
work with you guys, and that's
It's
everybody.
network.
So
The
Mhm.
money is networking. That's the
yeah,
number
True.
one currency. It is. It really
yeah.
is.
I agree 100%. That's what I say. That's what I say too. Which this might be, I might be maybe about to say a hot take here, but
That's okay.
yeah,
Press the hot take button.
I might
Yeah.
hot take button. But I would say too, with college and stuff, I think the most valuable thing I got out of it was the networking. Was like
Oh yeah.
I really do,
Oh
even
yeah.
more than the classes, more than what I learned in the classes too, which kind of sucks to say because I had some amazing teachers too, and of course some experiences that I won't forget as well. But it just feels, I don't know, it feels so like an assembly line. Like they're just
Hmm.
like it's just another day, like clock in, teach the material and clock out. Like I don't feel like they were really I don't know if I wanna say all that too, I might have you cut that part out, but I don't wanna
No,
be I don't
no.
really wanna put negativity out there, but I'll just keep it
Speak
positive
freely.
too, and say
Hmm.
that the networking was the biggest thing too for me because, like, the network helps I got this great quote too from media sales class. This was one of the classes
Hmm.
I really loved too, my teacher, Andrew Yeager, great guy. And I felt really honed in and was, like, looking forward to my
Hmm.
growth and stuff, and, he said well, not him, but he had a speaker in that spoke to us, and he said, "Your network is your future net worth," and I love that quote too. We talk about that we
Hmm.
quote at Surge and stuff, and it's so true because that network that you build and stuff is gonna bring more opportunities. I literally think, like, I would not be doing what I do if not for the network I made at UNT and the friends that I made
Hmm.
there. And I literally think it's like one step after another. I wouldn't have gotten into, Crunchyroll if I hadn't made the connections from a film set that I did for free, a short film, a student short film
Hmm.
that I did for free, another one that I did for free. And it's a little bit harder for me nowadays to kind of justify the like doing things for free
Yeah.
now. I always thought like in college, that's when I'm there to do stuff for free and make those connections and everything. But now, as much as it sucks to say, it's like I got bills to pay, it's like
Yeah.
it's
Life.
time quick once you start growing up, and it's very that's what I would say is one of the difficulties. Maybe I want to get your take on it too, is
Hmm.
what do you think is like more important, like growing the financial side of what you have going now or going out there and doing stuff for free that could prove beneficial in the future?
Right.
Like it's a tough I feel like that's a very big argument or a very big debate
Yeah.
to be made because I don't really
Because
know. I don't know if I have an answer for that.
because
It's a
you're still,
delicate balance
yeah,
for
you're still
sure.
young too. You'll find out along the way, and there's no soundproof method. That's the truth.
Mhm. That's
It's
true.
a lot easier when you're younger and you have a support system behind
Mhm.
you.
Mhm.
And like my parents are always say like, look, go make your mistakes now while you have your support. Because when
Yeah.
you're older, you got a wife, you got kids, you got responsibilities. You're not going to be able to afford to make these mistakes. And like, I wish that I took advantage of that more, but I didn't out of whatever love, uh,
Right.
obligations or whatever.
You know what
And
this Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
no, 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 go ahead.
I was
That's
gonna
it.
say, you know what they say too, that youth is wasted on the young.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely,
and like,
absolutely.
and 30 is like the new 15 because they're still immature, like
Yeah.
all
Oh,
behind
there's
retirements
A
and
lot more
everything.
things these
this.
days too, a lot more things to, just
Yeah,
explore everything and yep.
Well,
yeah.
coming from what I would say, my cousin Haley Watson, she's a director, and she is directing documentaries, and she's worked with ESPN. She did one called Motorcycle Mary that came out this past year, and relatively small. She's been doing it for 10 years, traveled all around the world. And I remember one of our last conversations I had with her, because she, like, I thought like she's cozy, like had best networking, like how she started initially. One of her first gigs was the Twin Peaks reboot. She was, working as, yeah. I'm like, okay, she like eight, like she was at least 21 and she'd never seen a David Lynch film. So, so yeah, it's like one of those things where there's stories like that. But then I had this conversation with her, and she's like, "Oh, I'm broke. Like I'm like you don't even want to know a number." So
Wow.
yeah, it's almost like Kevin Smith's ideology too. How I made Clerks too. He used every credibility he had. It just
Yep. Every string.
yeah. Well,
Mhm.
I won't say be reckless, but it's more in the sense of like her story. It's a matter of like it's the life anyway. It
Yeah.
really it's really the life anyway. And that's the best way I could describe it. And yeah, she's a quiet hero of mine. You'd be amazed where at least you learn the technical side of things first. I think that's like the biggest thing, to be honest. Then everything will come sounding, and networking will, come again.
Yes, I think I agree. Great thoughts.
Absolutely. So let's piggyback off of that. So we have a question from a friend of ours, pretty much like our unofficial photographer when we've done panels at conventions, our buddy Coffrey. So he is trying to put together an independent film, and he's like trying to go through the grind, look for funding. I think he has like an Indiegogo up now. We'll link that in the description. And just what kind of advice would you give to somebody that's aspiring to do these short films and stuff like that? Because you've been there.
Yes, definitely. I think I could definitely give some good advice. Well, I can definitely give some advice. You can decide if it's good or not.
If it's good or not, we'll find out.
But it's kind of like what Jack just said too about the thing with Clerks is like just use every connection you have to. Me and my roommate Jacob Harper, we made a short film of, I guess it was like 2 years ago now. Well, we filmed it anyway. Like it's going through the festival circuit right now, but it's called Congratulations and everything. And we did that through Surge Cinema and everything. But pretty much nobody, like including ourselves, nobody got paid on that. I didn't get paid. I haven't made any money off of it. But it was all through connections I had through UNT and that I had made like through acting. Like all the actors, they agreed to do it for free. And I was like I'm here. Here's the thing for me is like, we'll put it on IMDb. We'll give you guys food. Like we're going to pay for lunch and stuff and food and everything. And this is like the big one is all we need is 1 day of your time. We just need 1 day of your time. We filmed the whole short film in a single day. So we were kind of on the clock for that, but that allowed people to be like, okay, I can set aside just 1 day for this. That is something that I think that's something that's big for me when people ask me to do films like nowadays, like short films. I still get people from UNT who are like, hey, Aiden, I heard that this, or I've seen some of your stuff from this. Like, would you be interested in doing my film? The first thing I ask is, how many pages is the script and how many days are you going to be shooting? Because if those two numbers don't line up for me, I'm like, I just can't shake that because I've been on enough student shoots to know that it's like they go over every single time, man. I think that one of the biggest things that I hate to like, I don't want to be negative about it too, but just in my experience too, it was just that people were not the thing that annoyed me the most as an actor too would be people not being respectful of the other people's times.
Yes.
Especially for
and that's what essentially I meant with like the technical side of it. That's like the primary guys. Like you can have the fun later, but this is the primary.
Yes. Because to be fair, like a creative director is not really thinking about that. They're just thinking of putting their vision and shooting it. You know what I mean? Getting their vision out there, which I completely understand that. But there's also another business side, and that's kind of where Surge comes in for me, is there's a whole business side to this industry, to the industry. You know what I mean? Even with like, especially with Crunchyroll too, it's like they have the directors, they all have deadlines and stuff. something I was just saying on another show the other day was like one of the biggest challenges for me was to like acknowledge that there are deadlines and stuff and I can't do takes over and over and over again. You know what I mean? It's like that's part of the business side. I'm sure if we had all the time in the world, yeah, take as many takes as you need, but we have 15 or 30 minutes to get this segment. We cannot go over because we got other people in, and these deadlines are very hard because those episodes got to go out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As much as it's easy to dismiss that, it's like, oh, that's the business side. It's like that's what's making it happen. Really, it's like
Right.
the money, the money, and of course the fans as well. They love it, but it's kind of sucks to say that too because it's not like I don't love doing the creative process and stuff. I do love that, but it's just a challenge for me to acknowledge that it's like you got to set a little bit of that aside to acknowledge that they got a job to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in short term, Crunchyroll seems like you picked up that fast with that company too. Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, like I said, I'm very grateful for that too. I like to, I don't know what it is about me necessarily that they like voice, I guess, but I think too, I'm kind of once again repeating myself again on this, but from another show that I said, but I remember when I got like my character like Louis, was made from Gorilla God.
Gorilla God, yeah.
I got the email, my heart started like pounding, like just immediately, just pounding. I got shaky, very anxious and stuff. And I was just like me? Are you sure? Like, I don't know. But it warmed my heart to know that, Miss Caitlin Glass, the director, believed in me and stuff. And I was like, it was just ever since then, it's been going very, very good. And, it could change between seasons. It's up and down. That's kind of how it goes. And it could be like, oh, we got, Aiden's been on a lot of shows this season. We're going to take a little break and then maybe come back next season, another season, or, who knows what could happen. But I'm just grateful to have the moments I'm having right now with this season has been going amazing. And I can't do that without like that great support system that believed in me and stuff. And
yeah, you steamrolled. Like, did he even have any time to catch up with most of those shows?
No, not well, like a lot of them, yeah, but most of the time, yeah, if I have no time, I always just skim like the episode, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if it's like something quick like that, but for like shows like Gachi, of course, Gorilla God as well. And I watched like Tsukimichi. Tsukimichi was like my first named role, so I watched that one. And,
good, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it too. It's very cool. But yeah, I also am just really falling in love with Gachi. It's just really cool. And I love the concept too. It really hit, like we were talking about Fallout earlier, it kind of hits that chord with me.
Yeah. And do you also play Borderlands? It has that flair too.
I do. I definitely see it. The only Borderlands game I've played was the Telltale Tales of the Borderlands.
Okay.
Really?
We talked about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one. That's cool. I never played the second one. I think they made a second one, but I never played it. I heard it was
Borderlands 2 is my favorite of the series.
In general, yeah, the second one.
Yeah, don't play 3. 3 is trash.
Yeah.
Take around the rest.
My cousin played, I think, Borderlands 1 or 2, and I remember watching him because I was much younger, of course, but I remember watching him play and be like, oh, it's cool and stuff, but it kind of just because in my little kid brain, I just thought about Halo. I'm like, oh, it's like Halo, which like now it's very different from Halo, as far as in the tone and style, but I didn't know that as a kid. I was just like, but I liked Halo and stuff, but
I loved Halo. I loved Halo for sure.
What's funny about Halo too is I would say one of my favorite Halo games is Halo Wars, which is like most people are like, what? Are you even a real Halo fan?
Halo Wars was all right. Halo Wars was all right.
I love Halo Wars because it was so unique, and I like my first I guess it's like an RTS, right? Like it's a it's kind of like my first one of those, and I was like, it's just so different and unique, and I love I always see the meme where it's like, what is it with young men and moving soldiers around on a map on some video game? That's me. I love I love Halo Wars, Civilization, Risk.
Yeah, I was about to say Risk. Risk is a classic. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely a boy game.
even though with Risk, I've had plenty of traumatizing games facing off against my dad and family and stuff. My dad is a master at Risk. Like, it's insane.
Yeah,
Really?
I just remember, like, he would play on there was like a PS3 version. And I
Yeah,
remember for a while, I think he was in like the top 10 of players on that game. Like, he was
that's insane.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. But, and
He's just
what's
good.
funny is when we play local games, seeing him, he is very
Hmm.
much, not only is he like the wartime strategist, with all the soldiers,
Hmm.
but he's also a player manipulator and stuff.
yeah.
Like, now listen, if you alliance with me, I'll let you take this.
My dad's like that with Scrabble ball games. So, like, there's something about dads that just have that like devil may care attitude. Like, I'm trying to teach you a lesson here.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And in the end, he wins anyway. So it's like that's what we always try to say is you can't listen to him, but
Yeah,
somebody listens to him, it throws the whole game off. But that's how you play. That's how you play. And so
uh,
I love
Yeah.
I hated it growing up, but I love it now. I see it. I love Risk
the magic. Yeah,
and games too. It's great. Chess and stuff. I play chess with my dad as well. And
Hmm.
the number one.
yeah, I'm not,
Yeah, I
but
yeah, I played chess back in all through high school. I played chess. I was on a chess team and everything.
that is really cool.
So
I knew
yeah,
that too.
it was cool. It was cool. It was cool because I was like, nobody really considered me a lame for being in the chess club. So it was like a nice little balance. So I like played chess, and I was in like I did like the little local TV thing, but I also like played sports. So I was just kind of this like
You're a jack of all
I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. a
trades.
man without a man without a country.
I
but
definitely identify with that feel like that thing. I kind of did that, but
yeah,
I didn't do too much in sports and stuff too. I remember I kind of hopped all over with what I wanted to do in sports.
mm,
I played tennis for a while, which I love tennis. I wanted to do track for a little bit, but I don't know why I just didn't. I guess because I had some previous like asthma difficulties and stuff with asthma in the past.
uh huh,
And a lot of it came from, running and stuff, of course, you exert yourself like that. And I was just like, I better not risk it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah,
I enjoyed tennis for a while and stuff too. But kind of after that, like when I got into, I guess, I don't know, I guess when got more into high school, I just was like, there's other things I want to do that are not like,
yeah.
the physical
Mm,
education, which of course, um, you know, I probably
that
should have.
was.
If I think back about it, I kind of wish I'd done wrestling just because I don't know, but feel like that would just.
Hmm.
But I know too with wrestling too, they're very crazy about their weight and stuff. Like,
All right.
Yeah. Oh
you
yeah, yeah. You
just
gotta be in the right weight class and all that.
look and
I
you
don't
got.
know.
And I'm like, I don't know if I would want to do all that.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. If I was younger, I would get into like professional wrestling. Like I'll jump off the top rope on you.
Yeah.
But like being on the mat and like that ain't my thing. That ain't my thing. Like I did karate, but
Yeah, I
that
did
way I
karate.
could get you off me.
You did cry too.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, karate bros, the three of us.
yeah.
Oh,
I like keeping you
Nobody
up
better
off
mess
me.
with
I don't
us.
want to be up on you. Ain't nobody messing with us, man.
I get the check.
So you got your hands in a lot of different pots with voice acting and everything you got going with Surge and everything. Like, how are you able to balance the time between all these little different projects?
That's a great question too. I actually did a panel on that exact question for my first
Ah,
at Anime Fest, which rest in peace. I don't think they're doing it anymore.
oh
Um,
no.
oh yeah, with a bang at least. Wow.
yeah, which
Mm,
that was my first appearance too. So I was my first appearance, and it was the last year there, and I was doing a
mm,
panel. And at the time, I'd had like two roles. I was in Tsukimichi and I was in My Hero. And so I
mm-hmm.
was
Yeah.
like, who wants to hear me talk? So I just decided instead of doing something necessarily anime or not necessarily like voiceover related, because I felt like there
Right.
was enough really experience. I did more about the business side of things, and that's exactly what it was about multitasking and with business and travel and stuff. And it was the 5 tips to multitasking. And I think
Okay.
about that a lot too, because I kind of put those tips together, after thinking about it for a while. But I think one of the biggest ones that I really like work with, like as far as advice I give to other people was number 3, which was use your tools. So using what I meant by using your tools was like the biggest examples I give is just use the equipment and the technology that you have access to make things as simple as possible for your productivity. Like, so the biggest thing that I use is Google Calendar. I use Google Calendar, I
Hmm.
use Apple Reminders, and I use Siri. Like, those are my 3 that just I feel. Of course, there's more and stuff that I could get into about specific things, but as far as generally
Hmm.
just keeping all my stuff in line, it's Google Calendar. I put like everything on Google Calendar. Even what I used to do, like when I was in college, was there would be like on campus events and stuff. I would put like every on campus event in my Google Calendar, even if I wasn't planning to attend, just in case like something like fell through on this day. Then I'm like, well, here are all these things I could go to instead, just like to make the most of the day and stuff like that. But especially when I have lots of responsibilities and stuff. The Google Calendar really helps because it sends you reminders as well, like an hour before you can set it to whatever. But then
Right.
I also put reminders in my phone that pop up, and they'll just continually pop up and
Hmm.
complete them or delete them. You know what I mean? But that just helps me keep in mind if I'm ever, because of course, me liking to play video games, I'm always looking for an excuse. Oh, I could go play video games right now.
Yeah.
I know if I'm
Absolutely.
not on there, I could be stuck on there for 3, 4 hours or
Yes.
more.
Yeah. There's
But
no plan. Let me get a quick 30 minutes in.
yeah,
I
It
know.
always it
no,
always turns into three
I
hours.
marked that in my calendar right now. Bam.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Even if I try to limit myself on it, so I'm like, I gotta have that. And so I always look at my reminders. I'm like, oh, okay, what do I have to do? Which is funny is right after this, I have to edit some videos. So
It's
I have
part of
to
life.
edit Surge,
Yeah.
but just that keeps you on track, I would say, and stuff, and keeping all that stuff and putting in your deadlines for yourself as well as when you need to have this done and when this needs to be submitted by and everything, just so you know what's going on in your world and everything. Because I didn't do that in high school, and I would forget things all the time. I would just forget them just
Mm,
because there's a lot of stuff on your mind, and
yeah.
I'd say even more so today with all the things I'm going. It's like the stakes keep getting higher as well. Like I can't
Right.
afford
Right.
to miss a session at Crunchyroll. I'm proud to
Mm,
say I've never missed one. I haven't missed a single one. But there were some close moments, but I haven't missed a
oh,
session. But and I hope to not. But it's just it's just good to use your tools. So that's what I would say is my
mm,
advice is um, using the whatever you have that can help boost your productivity and maybe going above and beyond and stuff like the Google Calendar example I mentioned and everything like that and good just doing good stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that
that's
could
good
also
advice.
yeah, that could also mean networking as well too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I like that. Thank you for that.
Of course.
All right. Let's circle back. Origin 1 and 2.
Yes, I was
Like,
waiting for this.
how did that come about? And what I like the most about it is like in the comments when you were like, "Man, I really want to hang out with that Jack guy." Like, oh, okay, what a great self plug. That was like the Snoop Dogg I appreciate me type thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
I want to
that's like
thank me. I was like, okay, that's cool.
that's like
So
the
how
most
did how did the origin come about?
yeah, yeah. Which like what you're saying too, I think of that
Mm,
meme, like I have to look into the mirror to talk to a real one sometimes.
yeah, yeah,
But no, but to get back onto Origin, that was an idea
yeah.
from the mind. That idea came from my buddy Jacob Vu, Vu Boy Productions as well, and I had been friends with him since like sophomore year of high school because we took that AV class together. And I sat next to him there, and he was I could just tell, like when I met him, I'm like, this guy is a visionary. Like he's
Hmm.
very creative. He knows what he's doing, and it felt to me like he was leagues ahead of anybody else in the class, which he was too. He had been doing this for a lot longer. Like he was. It's just very impressive from the get go, and so I was like I of course wanting to learn and stuff. I've been following him, and we've been great friends ever since. And he called me one day when we were in high school, and he just one day out of the blue, I think I literally remember I was like doing some homework. I was like laying on the floor doing my homework, and
Mm,
he calls me. He's like, "Dude, I have this great short film idea. Like this funny. It's like it's funny. But it's also cool." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Okay, like imagine this. Like you're play the main guy, right?" He's like, your mom just died. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, where are you going with this, bro? This is
Next
fun.
year on Batman.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's like, stay with me, stay with me. I'm like, okay. He's like, you're going into the attic to clear out her things and stuff, and you find this missing recipe for this triple decker quesadilla.
Hmm.
And it kicks off this huge like sci-fi like story and stuff about this guy. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, okay, it wasn't gonna be sci-fi at the beginning. It was gonna be like murder mystery, like a mystery.
Mm,
It kicks off this big mystery thing. And I was like, dude, that sounds awesome. Let's do it. He's like, the whole thing I want to do. He said there were two goals with the short film, which was part one, at the time. Part two
yeah.
was in our heads. But part one, he wanted to he wanted to make something very serious on film about something very goofy, like about a very silly topic. We're just like
Yeah.
missing recipe. Oh, okay. You're getting
Hmm.
my guy's like crying and he's all, like angry, ready for revenge and stuff over a recipe, over a piece of paper or something.
Yeah. That was some very dramatic quesadilla making.
Yeah,
I will say.
which I don't know if you watched. So this was the second goal he wanted to do. I don't know when you
Mm,
watched. You said you watched part 1 and 2. Did you watch the playlist that was called the Origin Verse or the Origin Series or something like that?
I did not get to the playlist. I just saw I was able to get to 1 and 2 during my
That's okay. I mean,
travels throughout the
that's
net.
the big one, right? The big one. So
Hmm.
second goal was he said every video that I've made, like since he wanted every video that he had ever made
Hmm.
to somehow connect in origin. And the whole
I
point
yeah.
is it's supposed to be the origin of all those other videos. You know what I mean?
I
But
I saw the playlist there, and I like saw like little things like, oh,
yeah,
this part of the origin verse, but
yeah.
I didn't get around to clicking on everything.
So it really all started with because so you watched it, so Zero and stuff,
Hmm.
played by
Yeah.
Ari, it's a good guy. And he like they originally just made some video called the triple decker quesadilla, which was just some funny video of Ari literally making a quesadilla. You literally see it at the beginning of part one.
Yeah. You
Those are
do.
like clips from the original video. And it's just him being silly, dancing to this song and stuff. Like you hear the song and there, that song he's dancing,
Hmm.
and he's being goofy. And we were like, we need to make a whole thing out of this. Like we like that's we were like, how do we make this serious? How do we make this guy who's dancing to this funny music, making this quesadilla? How do we make it serious? And we made it that he's like some crazy clone or something. It was like prime like high school imagination. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so we did that, and we that thing took us like 2 years to make those two. Like
Hmm.
part one, we filmed in like a weekend or something. We went up to Oklahoma, like Lake Eufaula, and we filmed a lot of those parts and stuff. And I don't know, I can't even really remember because it was so long ago. But then we decided that we weren't going to be able to fit the whole story because as we were developing part one, we were like, imagine where the story goes next after this, because we were just going to finish off part
Hmm.
one. Like that's the origin of how it connects. But we were like, wait, like we can figure this out. Like it goes deeper. Like we could connect this, and
Yeah.
all this. And what's funny is we had our other friends, like our friend Grant Goodrich, who was the DP for the film. He made a short
Hmm.
film, and we included that one. So it's like that, which most people don't know that, but for the Origin watchers out
Hmm.
there, like it connects more than just Vu Boy films and stuff like that. And it's just so funny to look back at it. But it was impressive too. We actually got selected for DIFF for part
Hmm.
one. And we got to go to DIFF too and meet all these other, it was like for high school entries and stuff. And
Yeah.
we met all these other creatives, and it was really incredible. And we were like, part two is gonna blow everyone's mind. And so I remember we were staying up late every night I was at Vu's house and we were just writing. We were
Mhm.
just writing and writing. What if this happens? And what if this happens? It was like I just love the creative process of that. It was just a very great um moment, and I'm still very proud of it, even though it's pretty silly. But um and then we filmed it stuff. We had some other people come on and help us with the film. We pulled some strings to get some cool locations like the lab. That was a real
Mhm.
too. We got to go in, and and then what was it? Oh, and then editing, we decided that we were going to do a big premiere at his house. Like we were going to do the premiere at Vu's house and stuff. And we
Mhm.
decorated the heck out of that place. We had all the concept that we had like a museum in his house that was like you could walk through and see the outfits that we used, the concept art that he originally drew for like the laser sword and stuff. And
Mhm.
it was just so cool. But we had set it for the year, like the 1 year anniversary of part one coming out. So we
Mhm.
were literally like nose to the grindstone editing every day. I literally remember I was at his house for like maybe a week. We would take turns sleeping like on shifts. We were on shifts editing this thing. Like he would take it, we had a mattress up there. He would sleep,
Mhm.
edit, then he would get up and he would edit, and he had to do all the VFX because that's what he's really talented in. And so I
Yeah.
was editing more of the main scenes and stitching everything together and stuff. And that was just an amazing moment for me. It also came with a lot of challenges and stuff, of course. Like you're friends with someone, but then when you're seeing them for that long,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
okay, we're really trying to get this done. It was very
The
exhausting.
tea
And
gets
Mhm.
cold. Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
we were united by the passion too. And I remember too, a very hard moment for me during that was my dog passed away while
Oh.
Oh no.
I was in the middle of that editing thing too. And I remember,
Sorry to hear that.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was a good dog, Sparky, which is a very generic name, but it's Sparky.
That's
Sparkly.
okay.
Dog Sparky. And he was very great. He was there for me for a lot of stuff growing up. And I literally remember this too. I don't know how many people I've told this to, and now I'm about to put it out on the internet, but I remember we were editing, right? And I
Mhm.
had seen him because they kind of told me that they were like, he's not doing good. We're probably gonna go put him down soon, and we were editing and stuff. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go take him. And I remember my stepdad just sent a picture of the grave that they buried him at the farm that we have,
Mhm.
and he just buried him and just sent me a picture of him. It was like he was a good dog, and it hit my stepdad very hard. But for me too, I love that dog too. I just got up from the computer, and we had this big couch in the room, and I went behind
Mhm.
the couch on my phone, and I like sat down behind the couch so they couldn't see me. I just cried, like I was just crying, and it was just like I just remember that moment so vividly, and that's kind of what really bonded me more to that project is because what I just put into it and stuff, and I kind of like
Mhm.
just was like, I just really want to make this good too. But I remember that moment. I was like, I feel like too, if me and Vu are close enough to where if he would have seen me cry and everything, he would have, been there for me. But it just felt so like
Support.
it was tough. It was very tough.
Yeah.
Losing a pet is always hard and stuff. And but that
Mhm.
just so of course I have a lot of love in my heart for that one. And me and Vu are still friends to this day and everything. And what's funny is we made a little like tease to a part three.
Mhm.
It was like, of course, as high schoolers, we had a whole
Yeah.
plan of
Yeah.
what comes next. But after we were done with college, we did this little video for a personal project of Jacob's, and it was like we were reprising our roles or something, or so kind of similar. And I had my super long hair. I don't know if you saw my like on my Instagram,
Mhm.
long hair and everything.
I saw.
And so it was like I was this character, and I had a Russian accent and everything, and so that was gonna be like, what happened to him? Like, what happened? And
Mhm.
he looks the same, but he looks totally, and it was like this whole thing, but it was pretty cool. So, it's just a project that really stuck with me. I really love it. And it for a high school film, I would say it's not that bad. And
It's
we
not.
yeah,
It's
we
not bad at all. I gotta say the effects in the second movie was a lot better than that crappy Dragon Ball movie that they came out with
Oh, yeah.
that
years ago.
would be
So
all that would be all him. That was great.
the
He's a prodigy. He's just amazing.
that was good. I was not expecting to see that.
Yeah, you were like,
So,
shows.
yeah, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, and then, like, everybody else is yeah, it was like, we thought about the lore of that whole thing, like, way too much. I'm
Nah,
like, I
you gotta
guess
build
I
lore.
guess it looked good, but everything is all connected and stuff, and that's why it's, like, those random parts, like, the part where he's going out with the briefcase and he gets into the car crash,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Like, that was
Mm,
the connection of a PSA, a don't text and drive PSA that he made, like,
Oh,
for the district broadcast. So that's why it's
oh,
like
yeah.
it's kinda like, "Who is this girl?" Like, we just saw this girl, that's
Mhm,
Jenny, right? It's like, "What is she doing?" And then, and yeah, it was just very cool seeing it all come together and stuff, and everybody was so supportive, and I remember too, it kind of got me more into editing because our teacher came to watch it, Mr. Jackson, and he was
mhm.
like, "Wow, Aiden, I knew you were a good actor. I didn't know you were such a good editor." And I remember that to this day, him saying that because I was
That's
like,
cool.
thank
yeah.
you."
And
Mhm,
speaking of Kevin Smith, I think that's his number one like skill over directing and his writing. His editing is flawless. And
Yeah.
trust me, that's like the number one. Like, yeah, if I want to do this for a living, editing, yeah, try.
mhm,
That's important.
I like it too, and I edit on Final Cut too, which, I've honestly been clowned on for. I love Final Cut, that's what I learned on. I know a lot of people on Premiere too, and I did edit our short film on
mhm,
DaVinci, but there's something that literally I am so petty about this when it comes to, like, editing software not being, like, user friendly or something like that. Like, I know
mhm.
Premiere, I think, is, like, the biggest one for me, which is funny because these videos I'm editing have to be on Premiere, but
Yeah,
thing about just the way that all the Adobe products work, I feel like they're so counterintuitive,
yeah,
especially
agreed,
I would
agreed.
say when you take Photoshop and Canva, like Canva, the browsing editor,
Yeah,
I think blows Photoshop out of the water because it's just so like I get you can probably do way more on Photoshop than Canva, but it's just Canva wins points because it's so much more user friendly. It's so much more
Mhm.
intuitive. And I'm like, I just makes sense. All like for me, when I click something, it should make sense that that's what happens, right? When
I
I click
agree.
on Canva, I click on something, then I can move it, right? I can just click and drag. Photoshop, you do that, you mess up your whole composition. I'm
yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's going
And
on.
you have to buy a different program with an updated thing.
Yeah, and you have
Right?
to be on the right layer, you have to make sure the layers, like, visible. It's like,
Yeah,
I could probably figure it out if I sat down and learned it, it's not like that, but just the fact that I can go onto Canva and immediately know how it works, it gets points, it wins for that for me, but yeah,
I'm
I've been talking about a lot of stuff.
the the nerdy.
I'm glad they have other stuff out there because I remember taking a Photoshop class in high school and we were like doing t-shirts and stuff and it was
Mhm.
so convoluted. I'm like, I hate this program.
I'm not a
It
big
doesn't
fan.
make sense. It doesn't like it's just way too
Mhm.
like you said, it's just not user friendly.
Yeah,
It's
and
not user friendly at all.
And not only that too is the financial side of me coming out, but you have to pay
Yeah.
a subscription
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the
for
similar
Hmm.
iTunes
just
or
to
iTunes.
use it
Like,
versus Canva. I pay like I don't even know how much, like 12, $15 a
Hmm.
month, or like $12 a month or something for Canva Pro. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do that. What am I? I'm not paying however much you need for all the Adobe products and stuff. And it's just I'm glad that Adobe has some competition. That's which at least with
Me
Photoshop,
too.
at least,
Hmm.
and so that's why I love Final Cut too. I just had to make one payment. I don't have to keep paying.
Hmm.
I don't like
Exactly.
models.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't like subscription models either.
mm-mm.
That's
The
that's another gripe we've spoken of many times here. Um,
the worst subscription model is, internet bill.
yeah,
Rent,
I
the
tried both ways.
worst subscription.
uh, worst.
They're all good,
Stupid. Yeah, especially when you have Xfinity, who's never
yeah.
working.
Oh,
But think whatever Xfinity. But all right, so let's hit a couple quick indie things again before we
yeah.
move on. Crumbling Castle.
Oh, Crumbling
So
Castle. Yes, that's an interesting one too. So you watched that one?
I did watch that one.
Yeah, so
I
I guess
did
it's
watch
been
that
out for a while too, so I can say too that yeah, I was a part of that. I had a
one.
cameo in it. That's like
You did have a cameo.
the whole thing is like, he's at the beginning and he starts pretty much
Mhm.
the whole ordeal, but
Yeah.
then cameos in at the end. It's like, oh, it's Aiden, and that was with that was kind of like that was with these guys. I call them the ALB guys. It's like a Little Brother Productions, but
Mhm.
technically, I'm not 100% sure just because I was only on set for, like, a day, and other than that, I just heard but, Rochelle May's in that too, she plays a much
Yeah.
Oh
junior,
wow.
Yeah. I
and
first watched it like when we interviewed her.
yeah, yeah, well, that's pretty much the group that I met Rochelle through, was, like, through them,
Mhm.
and, um and so for that film, it was just like it was I've seen the I watched the whole thing, I was at their premiere for that, and it was very cool, and it was so funny too, at the premiere, everybody treated me coming in like it was like a Marvel movie or something, because you just see the top of my there, and I sit down, it was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's Santa Claus." I know they're being nice, being I was like, "Oh, okay, guys."
Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I liked it. It was very cool too. I got to meet some great guys, and I think that the ALB guys is what I'm getting into. E-Man, George, Conrad, James, of course, James King, all great guys. I'm sure I'm missing a few, but they're all amazing, and they just to me, they've always been like an inspiration to me just because of how quickly they work. They're like a powerhouse. Just they just churn out projects so quick. And I know this is something too. They say like they're like I call them the ALB guys just because that's how I know them, but I know they have their own like production and stuff. Because I know if I say that, if I call them the ALB guys, then George is gonna text me and say, actually, I'm Silent Wolf. Or Grey Wolf, or I think it's Silent Wolf Productions or
Mhm.
Silent or Grey Wolf. I don't remember. It's one of them.
It's
But
a wolf.
yeah, so they all do their own production and stuff, but I
Mhm.
see them all as like one team because they all help
Yeah.
each other out and stuff, and they were very impressive too. And George was the one who reached out to me about that. George Torres. I I think he directed it. It might be Bryson directed it. I don't know. They're
Mhm.
gonna low key hate on me for not knowing this, but I was not on it for very long, so I wasn't too involved. But it was either Bryson or George, but I feel like it was George that reached out to me about being a part of it and was like, "Oh yeah, we want you to do like this cameo and stuff too. So you just come in, have your moment, and it's so cool." But I liked that. It was a feature
Mhm.
film. Oh, it was a cool mystery. I thought that the acting was pretty cool, and I mean, all of them are so great. Everybody, Priscilla, Ashley, Santa Maria,
Mhm.
Brandon. E-Man did great as a detective too. Emmanuel, that's his name. We call him E-Man.
Yeah.
But everybody's just very good. And Tristan too. Tristan, I can't forget him.
Mhm.
Um, Tristan Trujillo. And I'm trying to think. I want to shout out everybody. And Jessica as well did great. Everyone just did awesome. They always do good too. Like I never feel like I watch anything of theirs and I'm like, that's a miss. I'm like, it's cool.
Mhm.
It's more to me impressive that they can keep it up and keep going like that. It's truly an inspiration. But so I love those guys, but I like Crumbling Castle. That one was cool.
It was good. It was good. And IMDb has George Bryson and Emmanuel all listed as directors. So
Oh,
you're right.
okay.
So you're right.
And
You
Emmanuel.
didn't forget. You didn't forget anybody. So
Yes.
it, it was a good, and that was like a little longer than a short film, but it was a little
Yeah.
shorter than a full length. So it was like a really nice, happy medium.
It was
That was
fun.
cool.
I definitely enjoyed watching it. Of course, I enjoyed
Mhm.
being in it too. And that was shot that final scene that I was in was shot at UNT.
Mhm.
So it was cool to go
Oh,
back.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. So since we're on UNT, North Texas Treasure Hunters.
Ooh, I like this one. I like this one.
Okay.
I'm glad that you did your research on this too, because
I do my research.
which I know too. I know too that I came
Mhm.
on here to talk about voice acting. I feel like I'm talking about everything but
That's okay.
which is fine with me because I've talked
That's all
about
right.
that on other shows and stuff. But I like talking about this stuff too. It's the side that
Yeah.
you don't see and don't hear these stories much.
Right.
I think there's
Right.
definitely value to that. But North Texas Treasure Hunters, that okay, there's a good side to this and there's a bad side to this. The good side is that it was a very great concept too by my good friend Christian
Mhm.
Taliaferro. and Ethan White, who DP'd for it as well, great guy. And it was just a cool little story. I had met Christian. He was one of the first people I met when I got in with NTTV Entertainment. I was recast. I was the recast of a graduating senior for their show
Mm,
Writers Room, right?
okay.
So that was like how I kind of got started with them is I did an audition, just like general auditions. And they were like, "Hey, you kind of look like this guy. Like we want you, he's graduating. We want you to finish out the show because we're bringing the show to an end, but we still have like 2 episodes left or something, like 1 or 2 episodes." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And I did that. And I just immediately recognized Christian as a guy who will get it done. Like he's very he's a creative too, but he's very business
Mm,
oriented, I would say. Or like he's deadline oriented too. Like he knows what he wants. He's gonna make it happen too. So I appreciate that about him, of course. And we've had our our headbutts through production
hmm
stuff and everything, but I kind of respect him more for that because he's clearly set in what or he knows what he wants, which is good. You want
Yeah.
somebody like that
Mm,
leader too. And so when I did Writers Room and stuff, he kind of was like, "Hey, I'm pitching a new show because this show is closing. I'm pitching a new show to the network, and it's called North Texas Treasure Hunters. It's going to be like I think I don't know what he was originally planning. If he was originally planning to have 1 part or 2 parts or something like that. Um, but and he wanted to cast me as one of the main 4, like one of the students. So I don't know. I don't know. Were you able to find it? Like, were you able to watch it anywhere?
I was able to find and watch 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Another one.
Yes, another
Yes.
1 and 2.
Yep. So, yeah, it was like another 1 and 2 parter.
Mm,
And that was just a very cool experience too. And a lot of the friends that were on the cast were like my friends and roommates from my days at college and stuff, which of course I was still in college at the time. But
mm,
I just liked that it was a little bit different. Like it was like a cool little adventure. It was like but it was
yeah.
still grounded in reality. Like you could see this happening,
Mm,
as far as an ancient battle on the football field. And they really got to shoot at Apogee Stadium, which was really cool. Or now it's called Datku
mm,
not I don't think it's Apogee anymore.
yeah.
But it was still cool getting to see all that and getting it put together. And I was like, yeah, this guy just knows what he's doing. And I played Caleb Riley in that as well. And I
Mm,
thought the stuff looked great and it was cool. And that was kind of another one where I remember talking with my good buddy Brandon Brown. He plays Shane in that one. And
okay.
he was
Okay.
like Lewis's roommate, at the beginning.
Yeah,
He kind of gets
I
involved.
remember. Yeah.
And so he's like one of my great friends to this day. But I remember we were like theorizing on all these things of where the story was going to go and stuff. And we were like, what if Shane is really a Dark Talon and all this stuff? That was
Mm,
our leading theories because there's a little bit more to it. So the good side is that of course I loved working on it and the parts that did come out. We had a huge premiere that I actually organized, and it was a
yeah.
great experience too. It was a ticketed event and everything, and so
Yeah.
I was very proud of bringing that together. And I still have the poster signed hanging up in my living room to this day with all the cast. But the other side too,
Mm,
is which I probably should. I don't want to end it on a negative note too. So maybe you put this part at the beginning or
Uh,
start entirely. But
that's editor brain in you.
yeah. But
yeah.
yes, but part 3 was supposed we filmed all of part 3, and
mm,
we've literally been waiting for it to come out, like, to this day. Like, I think Christian kind of abandoned the project. He thought that it wasn't, like, up to his standard, his new standard, you know what I mean? Like, he had been
mm,
growing through those years and stuff, and he's like, he was just tired after 2. He's like, "I don't really wanna get into
yeah.
3 and stuff," but I was like, "Well, we gotta finish because it ends on a huge cliffhanger," and I was
It,
pestering him for years. Like, I still pester him to this day, like, "Oh, well,
mm,
part 3 might be coming out now," but I think unfortunately he has kind of given up on that. So I was thinking
yeah.
like, all right, well, just let's get the footage out or something because I want to at least see some conclusion to it. And there are some other things that go into it as well that I won't really talk about, but
Hmm.
just it's kind of like he's moving on to other projects and he's upgrading and stuff. So So I definitely understand as well, but I would like to see it
Yeah.
past one day because I've spent all that time filming it for free.
Hmm.
Come on, let's put something out. But but
I
but
would like to see it too. I would like to see
I
the
would like to
conclusion
see it
because
too.
I'm seeing it in the credits like 3, and then I'm like, where's
Yeah,
3?
yeah. It's
I
literally
want to see this end.
it's literally stuck
But,
on IMDb
yeah,
as like
in
in
like post
production.
production or
Yeah, in
something.
post production because it's literally just stuck in editing, which I could probably just tell you what happened if I don't remember. Like I haven't seen that footage in years, but
Yeah.
I can't even really remember what happens.
Well, it's
It's
all
something.
right. One day, you know what? But that's just how some people, it's like that sometimes. Like I remember, I watched.
Nope.
Um. Oh no,
No.
my phone fell. I watched that documentary that they did on like Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine years ago, and
Mm,
Dr. Dre was like 95% of the stuff that I've made you'll never hear. And it's
yeah.
like, but you're a
Yeah.
doctor. We want to hear this. But
Yeah.
sometimes, people with those creative brains, it's just like if it's not up to their standard, it doesn't matter what they put into it. It's just like, no, this
Oh,
is
For
yeah.
instance,
this going in the can. So like I can understand and I can respect that, man.
And
But
that's
it's like you said, the experience and the networking, it kind of led you to different places and everything. So in a way, it worked out for everybody.
and that's kind of another reason too why I kind of say too that I'm like I don't really do free stuff anymore. Like sometimes, so for
Hmm.
friends, of course, I will, but if it's like new prospects, I really have to like the project and stuff, especially if it's a student
Yeah.
film. Not only the thing I said about the time and everything, but I can't tell you how many projects I have done and filmed. They just never come out. They never come out.
Hmm.
I don't know what happens. It's like you said, like they just kind of move on or they didn't think it was up to the standard and stuff. And I'm like, oh, there was one director I worked with, which I won't say. I like him and stuff. He's a great guy, but
Yeah.
at least it's like his thing. Like I filmed the whole thing. I was the main character in it. We filmed the whole thing and it never came out because he wasn't happy with it. But he sent me the entire thing. I was like, that I at least appreciate because I can have.
Yeah.
And if there are
Hmm.
from it for my reel that I wanted to use, I could still use it. So he was like, "Well,
Yeah.
this is for you now. Like you do whatever you want with this." I was like, "Okay, cool." And I mean, I could release it, but I was like,
Yeah.
I kind of just
Be
picked.
respectful.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah.
If he
Be
doesn't,
respectful.
yeah, yeah. I don't want to put it out there if he's not proud of it.
Yeah. And it's like you can't, as your name profile builds, you're leveraging your name. And it's like if I'm gonna do that for you,
Mhm.
I can't just do that and it just never come out. You know?
Right, right, right. Yeah,
So
no, exactly.
I get that it's like a business. Again, it's back to what we were saying, like investing. Like I'm not taking the money,
Yep,
but hey, look, I'm leveraging something here for you. It
yep.
it star power, for lack of a
Yeah,
better term. So
yeah.
hey, look, if I'm bringing this
I
to
don't
you,
feel famous or anything.
you don't have to, but it's like, hey, look, I got name. Well, I'm in stuff that people are watching. That this
Yeah,
could bring an extra eye
yeah.
or two to you.
That's
I'm
I guess for
leveraging this. So, that I can understand the frustration there, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn. So,
right. Absolutely.
still young. All right, so let's rifle through some of this anime stuff real quick. All right, so uh, one of Jack's favorite shows from last year was Yakuza Fiancé, and you
Yes,
had a little role in that.
I did. I
So
played
how
one.
was that? How did that come about?
So
Dang
that
it!
that so
That's okay.
the Yakuza Fiancé just kind of came about honestly really randomly. I just got an email one day and they were like, "Hey, do you want to come in for this one?" And I was a little bit surprised too. I cannot remember. Oh, it's kind
oh,
of really sad that I can't remember who directed it. I don't
ah,
know if it was Jade or if it was Emily. I don't know. Oh gosh, it might be Jade. I really don't remember. But yeah, maybe just cut that out because I don't want to act like I don't know.
All right,
ah,
we'll cut it.
Actually
We'll
don't
cut it.
know. I just can't
We'll
remember. If
cut
I
it.
went back and looked at my email, it would say, but I just went in there too, and I was a little bit surprised too because when I saw the character, it was like this deep voiced like Yakuza guy, you know, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Like that's what I was kind of curious as to what the she saw that made her think like, "Oh, he,"
Mm-hmm.
because usually I get picked for the young guys, you know, the young like fighters and stuff,
Mm,
and which is funny because with Biggs it was the same thing, like Mike McFarland, which you know,
yeah.
praying for his recovery, of course, as well, and
I heard about that.
Yes, please,
yeah,
please
it's
recover,
terrible.
Mike.
It's
We're
terrible.
rooting for you, brother.
Yeah, definitely put the
Yeah, it's a
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. We're gonna link. We'll link that.
Cool. Thank you. And but yeah, he called me in for My Hero too, and I play Biggs, one of the very gruff, you know, like USA buff
Yeah, tough
military guy.
guy. Yeah.
And so I got into my more gravelly, gruff tones with that. So I was wondering maybe that's what she saw. And I just had a few lines in there. It was like the main guy. Honestly,
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really seen it. I saw the episode and stuff that I was in, but when the guy
that's
comes,
okay.
they're like,
Yeah.
staying with us. What in the world, you know? And
Yeah.
I
Mm,
just got really deep with it, and I felt like it was kind of obvious that I was doing a deep voice and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Well,
mm,
and if they transpose with Japanese, the original dub, like the not like the gruff essentially, but more like this is like like a character from out of time, like a samurai, like
yeah,
whoosh, yo,
yeah, yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
almost like the John Belushi skit, but it's also there's an intricacy with that too. So it is a respectable tone at least.
yeah, yeah. So I just did that. I
Yeah.
just did that in a deep voice. Like he's really coming to stay with us. I can't remember what I said as a yes, this one is really staying with us or something. I don't know. But but yeah, and so I was like, "Are you sure? Like, you feel like I'm doing deep voice?" And she was like, "No, it sounds great." Like, okay. But so that was my bit in Yakuza
Mm,
Fiancé, but I love that show, and I like too that I always love the shows that they put me in the IMDb news segment or the news.
mm,
Oh
news
yeah, you have a whole
yeah,
slew
yeah.
it connects
because
to my IMDb. I like that.
Mm,
because my ultimate theory why Jamaal contacted you is because of Reborn as a vending machine.
Yes. Oh, okay.
right.
Yeah. I actually, I'll talk about it, but
Okay.
you saw that I was in that, right? Which
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I haven't,
I've been watching it.
I have not officially announced it yet because, but I'll still talk about it because it was technically a voice match. I was voice matching for the guy who played Shiro before me,
Hmm.
Anna Aponte. I can't remember how to pronounce their last name, but yeah, so it was just a voice match. I think Jan may have moved or something like that, but they weren't able to come in. And
Hmm.
and so Jason, the director of that, was just like, "Oh, you sound like him." But what I think is cool is that I play Shiro, you know, one of the twins.
Yes.
Aqua, the redhead twin, is played by Bryson Vegas, who plays Rudo.
Really.
I was like,
Okay.
"Oh, Rudo Follow! It's Rudo Follow
Look at that.
in a vending machine." So I thought that was cool.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm Rudo's twin, you know, which is funny, but he was like, "Yeah, you guys got a good match together." So it's like, "Cool."
Mm,
But that was very exciting for me. And so yeah, so I play Shiro for about 3 episodes. I don't know if he's going to come back
hmm.
at the end of the season. I don't know, but I just haven't put it out on my Instagram yet because like of course
Mm.
it's out. So you saw like I put it on
Yeah, it's out. It's on IMDb and stuff. Yeah.
I just didn't know how it goes about like announcing voice matches because I don't want to be like, oh, I play this guy. It was like anyone who was watching season 1 of the show was like, oh, well, what happened? You know, like
Hmm.
I don't know if I should say that it's a voice match or just be like, hey, I'm happy to be carrying the torch from
Yeah.
Jan.
It's trying to figure out the proper etiquette of
Yeah, it's kind of a lot of that
this and
stuff
that.
is a little bit confusing too,
No,
but
well, I've noticed even with like original voice acting as well in Japan or in general, like sometimes like a character plays like younger version and it's a different
right.
sometimes. So yeah, I can understand
Yeah,
like a
but
twin
I
kid.
could get that, but this is like the same.
Yeah, the
I
same.
get where the confusion could be. It's just
Yeah,
like just knowing proper industry protocol for it.
yeah,
I get where that could be a
fair,
little,
fair, fair. I
That's
mean,
kind of a big thing
yeah,
with
but
social media too, is, you know, we're under
yeah,
particular contract and stuff with
yeah.
things, and, I'm just like, I don't know, but I'm probably just gonna post it too. I think I have
Yeah,
the elements already ready. I've just been waiting,
All
and
right.
I'm probably gonna do it. Honestly, I might post it tomorrow, but
you could. I mean, I think the season's over.
yeah.
So I mean,
What's episode? I'm kind of waiting until episode
I
12
think
comes
so.
out for.
I think 12 was this. I think 12 was this week because they yeah
Oh,
12. This was I think this was the last episode because at the end of the episode they announced that it's coming back for season 3.
oh, okay. Well, hopefully
So
Hero comes back too.
yeah,
It's cool.
he's
I like
got to.
Hero too. I thought it was so cheeky too. Him and his brother Aka are so cheeky with the. I don't know if you're watching dub and stuff, but their most
Yeah,
ardent
I watched it in dub.
to be
Uh-huh.
popular with the ladies. I was like,
Yeah.
Nice.
okay, okay, and yeah, they're crazy. They're just crazy.
Mm,
But I hope to see them back in season 3 too, and I'll be and that's another question too, is like if season 3 comes back, are they gonna go back to me or are they gonna go back to the original? I don't know. So
who
I don't know what to
knows?
expect of it. But if the season's over, I think I'm just gonna post a thing like, hey, if you're watching season 2, you heard me as Shiro, like happy to carry the torch for the season or something. Cause I don't know what to expect. They don't really tell me anything like that.
Mm,
Oh, just do a good courtesy. That's all. That's
Right,
all good.
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But,
If
speaking of season 3 though, for Vending Machine, another thing I just got announced too is season 2 of, possibly The Greatest Alchemist. I don't know if you watched that one.
yes, we were about to get into that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, my
Yeah.
Ryle in
Yeah.
that one, and I love her playing Ryle. I loved playing Ryle. He was so
Hmm.
funny, especially, he's so down on his luck when it comes to girls and
Oh yeah.
attracted to him.
He was he was a funny character.
I went all out too for that scene. Where he's like, "Why can't I can't even uh, Ethan Bogart are both married, and I can't even get a girlfriend." He's like crying and stuff.
Not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Not bad at all.
And
That was funny.
I'm hoping too, season 2. I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna come back. Like, I don't know. They may have wrapped it up, but they were in the season finale, so I'm like, maybe
Mm,
I'll be back for a little bit, but I think
maybe.
there is definitely still more for a character like that who's, there's definitely still more
Yeah.
jokes to be made with that guy and keeping I think it would be funny to keep that a recurring joke that he never can get with anybody.
That
Yeah.
show packs in so many weird one jokes that keeping on. It's
Yeah,
really
exactly.
funny. In weird, like deconstructive way, but charming.
Yeah.
But I like that show too, and I think Zach
Hmm.
Loera did a great job as Takumi. What's so
Hmm.
funny though is anytime I've done quite a few Walla sessions with Zach now or since then, and like every time I always go, "Oh, it's Takumi, it's it's Takumi." Like
Yeah, yeah.
can't hear anything else because I'm so used to hearing him when I was recording in there, and now like whenever we do students and stuff, he brings out the Takumi voice a little bit, and I'm like, "Oh, I hear Takumi pushing through there." But it's pretty funny. I like that, and yeah, but I love that show. I'm excited for season 2. Hopefully, it comes back.
Me too.
We'll see what happens.
This is gonna come back. We're looking forward
We
to
have
it.
a weird like kindred like love with that show. It's just like
Yeah.
we've talked about more than we can talk about. It's an interesting show.
Yeah, we do. We do. So another named role that you had in another show that we really enjoyed was the Unwanted Undead Adventurer.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That
Okay.
was
And you played Rise.
I played Rise. Yes, Rise Danner.
Mm,
Um, and that was cool. That was my first show with Lee George, who's directing the dub for Gachi right now.
mm,
And I don't I don't know. I think he must have seen kind of Tsukimichi, I guess, or I don't know. Like I don't know what the directors look at. I know they look at the like your generals and stuff, but of course they watch the shows too. So they're like, who's that guy? I want to use him in this.
mm,
That's my guess. Of course, I don't know for sure, but just because I felt like the characters were very similar. They were both swordsmen, they were both serious about wanting to be better, but also that's anime, that's
Right.
like the character in anime.
mm.
But I played Rise too, and me and Lexa Childress, who plays Laura Sati, and so we make the great little young adventuring group duo that go with Rent and into the Labyrinth of the New Moon, and they kind of adventure in there, and they learn a lot from Rent, who of course has been through it all before, but he doesn't know. They don't know that, and he's
Right.
taught all the tips and tricks, like making sure the maps are updated, and that and not to rush into things because there could be traps, and fighting humans as well too. Like have never had to fight a human; they always fight monsters. But I just thought it was really cool. I really like Rise. I think he's just a cool guy.
Yeah.
He fights, and I like that he's protective of Laura. I love the dynamic that they have where it's like they're like, oh, they're just, friends or a group that came up, and then you find out later that it's like they both ran away from home to
Yeah.
dream of adventuring. It's like, oh my god, what was going on at home? But I like that. They're very cute, and I enjoyed playing them, and a lot of action sounds for all the fighting and stuff, which
No.
I love that. And I really like too that it's just a cool style. I remember the thing that stood out to me was Rent's outfit. I was like, he's got such a cool outfit, that skull mask and the hood with
Yeah.
the cloak. I was like, he just looks so badass.
You had
And
a really cool character design. Yeah.
yeah, I loved it. And also that was my first character that was like on a cover of manga, which I was like, oh, so I bought some of those.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah. Now, of course, I have. Well, I think that was the only one. There was a Jin Rohan from Tsukimichi from light novels. There's
Yeah.
literally one where I was looking for characters of mine that might be on some, and I found one of Jin, but it's at the back of his head. He's like, he's like bowing down or something. I was like, oh. But there's another one that has all the classmates on there. So that was
Yeah.
a light novel, but it's only in Japanese. So I bought one for like my personal collection. But
Cool.
Yeah.
Those are good finds. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The physical media is important.
Yeah, and I like
Yeah,
too reading like the undead manga and watching the side by side and stuff too. It's very cool.
Yeah,
All that
that's
stuff. It's been an amazing journey.
yeah. It's like one of those rare ones now, even rarer now in terms of like modern anime, that's taking its own pace and it's a simple adventure. Just simple isekai or inside an isekai type of thing. So
yeah, right. It's cool. I love it.
All right, so we'll get down to the last few questions here. All right, Gorilla God. So this was like a big, like a lead role.
It was my first one. Yeah, the main love interest is Sophia Rita.
That heartthrob.
Louis the heartthrob.
Yes, the squirrel boy.
Yeah.
Quincy Squirrel Boy, even though he's not a prince. We had to make that clear. He's technically not a prince, but he's pretty much in personality. But yeah, that was an amazing experience for me. Like I kind of said earlier too, when I got the email for that, my heart was just pounding. I remember getting up, going to my car because I had all this energy. I was just completely silent. I went out to my car, got in my car, and then I was just like, yeah, let's go. I was so excited because I mean it was big for me, and I literally remember thinking too. I was like this is another level. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to have all these other roles and two, but to be trusted with a character like Louis and stuff, who's a main. I was like, okay, someone believes in me up there. It's like I'm gonna do my best and let's make it happen. And just very blessed for that opportunity. But yeah, I love Louis too. He's very quiet, a little shy. He's never, like he said in the show, he's never been or he's never been liked by anyone, or like it's more like knowledge, realize that everyone likes him.
Yeah, that's a fascinating show and character study. How it's a simple like magical school thing set up to like these characters. There's something about them. They're interesting.
Yeah. There were some interesting. Sometimes you're just oblivious like that. I say all the time that I was a lame in high school, and my friends were like, "You were not lame." And I was like, in my mind, I was. And Louis kind of like that with the ladies. He's like, nobody likes me, and everybody's like, "Look around, dude.
Yeah, everyone.
They all like you."
So. Yeah, but yeah, it was just a great show too, and I love his little power. He can turn into a squirrel. It's so cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Izzy Rain plays the squirrel as well. She does a great job.
Mm.
It was funny too because I was literally wondering when I saw the squirrel form. I was like, "Are they gonna have me do all those noises?"
You
So
never know.
I was ready. I was prepared to play the squirrel, but I'm glad that Izzy got the opportunity as well, and we kind of have a shared. Of course we do have a shared connection through that. Literally today, I just sent her a video because I was in the studio today. What was I in for? Oh, for Gachi, but
Oh yeah,
I
it's still
was,
going.
for Gachi, and like in the lobby they have screens that play like a lot of shows, and
Okay.
Gorilla God was up there, and I was like, oh my gosh, like the first episode. I had never seen my character on one of those screens up there, so seeing that, I was like, oh my gosh! I took a video because it was him in squirrel form. I sent it to Izzy. I was like, "You're on the screens." Cool. But
that's cool. Like to still have that like fandom in you.
yeah,
It's still cool to have that.
cool.
You know.
And but yeah, it was great too. I got a lot of I learned a lot too, not only from, of course, being in every episode there, but working with Miss Caitlin Glass, and she's an amazing director too, and really taught me a lot, and really helped me out throughout the way to really make sure that the character was towards her vision for him, and I think we made a great team too. It was very awesome. And another funny story I have about that too is like I'm doing all this like lovey-dovey stuff with Sophia, like Tia Ballard, who plays Sophia.
Yeah.
And for almost every episode but one, I did not hear her lines before. Like I always went in before.
Really?
So I didn't give her responses until I watched the episode. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh my gosh. And then which is kind of hard because you want to respond to like when you have a conversation, where you respond to the tone of which they say it and stuff. But
yeah,
it's kind of a lot of on those love, like, I love you, Sophia. Like I have to just guess kind of what she's gonna be, how she's gonna be doing, which isn't too difficult, of course. You take the context of the scene into mind.
right.
But yeah, it was funny, and then the first time that I did it before her, I'd also never even seen her. You know what I mean? Like I knew her to be a Ballard, of course, but I had never like met her in person because she was like in LA or something. And so the first day that I met her was when we did that. I don't know if you saw it on the Crunchyroll official, but we did the behind the scenes for one of those scenes for one of the scenes.
Yeah, I saw like something on Instagram or something.
Yeah, it was on Crunchyroll's Instagram and X or Twitter, and they yeah, so that was the first day I met her, and I walked in there and I was like, "Oh, Tia, it's so good to finally meet you. Like, you sound amazing, and Tia's huge, So I was like,
yeah,
me, like, since
absolutely.
my first main meeting Tia Ballard, I was like a little bit trying not to fanboy, you know what I mean? But what was so funny is I was talking with her, of course, but I was also talking with the social media team and asking them questions like, when is it going to come out and all this stuff. And I was like, well, in the spirit of networking, which I like to do, I was like, can we network and stuff? And so I got the social media teams like Instagrams and stuff. And then I was like, oh, Tia, let's connect, And I pull up her Instagram thing and it says, I'm already following her. And I was like, oh, God, it's probably so awkward.
That was my previous.
Because it's like awkward that it's not only awkward, like, I'm like already following her, but that I forgot who that was. And it was like,
oh no.
Like, let's follow. And she's like, oh, okay,
You
but
already do.
Very sweet, of course. Tia Ballard is so sweet and nice. And I love to like seeing all the stuff she does. We were talking a little bit, like she loves to do the arts and crafts and stuff, and home decoration and stuff. She does some amazing things too outside of voice acting, which I know it's very big and important for her. So I love that for her, and it was just a great show. It's an experience I will cherish forever. Truly, I just will not. I'll never forget it. I love it.
One show. This is the last show I ask you about because this one has all-star casts and the English dub. I'm not sure because it's an updated version of Spice and Wolf, Merchant Meets Wolf. Did you see Did you meet any of the original OGs in that one? Like
Yes.
Christopher Sabat, for example.
Yes.
Mm,
Unfortunately, I did not because I
Ah,
was for that show, I did a ton of Walla. That was pretty much like Walla and Bits and
mhm,
stuff, background characters. I didn't necessarily have a named character. I was a lot of the bandits, and so I remember like one of the big scenes was like the bandits that were getting attacked when she turns into a wolf and stuff. I'm like,
okay, yeah, that's a
oh
classic.
my god, it's a giant wolf,
Yeah.
and I get like flung somewhere, or I don't really remember. It was a while ago, but yeah,
mhm.
I really liked that show too. That was kind of when I was like, when I wasn't when I'm trying to think of how to say this, like, I wasn't getting as many named roles and stuff, but I was being
Yeah.
called for a lot of Walla. Like, I still got called in for plenty of sessions for other shows and stuff, which,
Yeah.
I'm grateful for because, sessions are sessions, I say. But, yeah, so I did a lot of Walla for that show too, and it was and so I kind of still kind of liked it, or I liked it, of course, and, another one of the episodes of that I really liked was, like, their stock market type thing where they
Yeah. The second
Mhm.
part. Yeah,
it
yeah.
was, was it pyrite or something they were selling or something
Yeah,
like that, and the
so
value of
yeah,
pyrite.
essentially like their way of translating with coal, for
Yeah,
example, like
I always thought
olden
that
times
was
of that stuff.
cool
Yeah.
because
Oh
at the
yeah,
time, I was, like, deep into the investing stuff with Surge and everything, and I was like,
there you
"Oh,
go.
Mhm.
I like the scene," and I was using a lot of my lingo for those episodes, like, for
It,
the background
it's better
episodes.
than basic economics class 101. It really
Yeah,
is.
exactly. But that was a great show too. That one and, Black Butler, those were the 2 shows that I got
Mhm.
a lot of Walla for, and
Gotcha.
I liked, Black Butler Public School arc because I got to do my British accent for a lot of that, for all of it, and,
Oh,
I
there you
loved
go.
my British accent. I got to use it again in, Lord of Mysteries.
No, the mysteries. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
I
Very
played,
cool.
one of those officers there. That one just came out.
Mhm.
That was
It
exciting.
did. It did. It's a very visually stunning
Yes,
show.
they're not messing around.
No,
That's good.
no, not at all.
I always love some healthy competition, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That
Hey,
means,
look, it's good.
they're gonna be it's kind of like a wake-up call, like, "This is what we can do, now what are you gonna do?" You know what I
Yeah,
And I think
yeah.
it's literally like iron sharpens iron, we can only stand to improve from it, so
Mm. Oh yeah, they're coming up. To be Hero X, and
Yes.
there's a lot of competition going on out there. So we'll see that.
Yeah, To Be Hero is awesome, man.
I love To Be Hero.
Mauricio doing an amazing job too as well. Mauricio does
He
everything.
he did a great job. He did a great job. Shout out to Mauricio.
Mauricio!
Yeah, we interviewed him like right as To Be Hero was starting.
Yeah,
Oh,
Good
Jolter.
job on the show, brother. He was great. Um, a couple things that you've brought up like repeatedly in this interview: connections, support system.
mhm.
Like, so how important are those to you? And like, is there anybody you've shouted out a lot of names, but
Yeah.
is there anyone in particular that you want to be like, hey, look, man, that I wouldn't be here without these people?
Oh, man, don't ask me that because I could go down a list. What's funny is I used to have a list in my phone of people.
Mm,
I was like, if
really?
someone asked me all these names, it'd be like,
This person, this person, this person.
this person, this person,
Yeah.
this person,
Yeah,
this person,
the
this
Oscar speech. It's on your phone. It's like right here. Dang.
Yeah,
Uh,
and and what's funny too is like there were people on that list, so like people that just even made like a small positive impact on me. I just put them in there because those people, like, I can't do it without those little moments. They go a long way. So a lot of people don't realize that just a simple compliment, the people will remember that the rest of their lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And
mm,
and yeah, so I would say, of course, I gotta shout out Rochelle May, of course, my better half there,
mm,
She does
Hey, hey.
she does an amazing job. She's been doing it a lot longer than me. She is just she knocks it dead every time, and more than that, of course, I have a little bit more insight on her, but she's
mm-hmm,
just very hardworking and productive, and, I'm proud of everything that she does. I think she inspires me to a lot, to just be better and do more and be
mm-hmm,
awesome. So definitely, of course, got to shout out to her. But
mm-hmm.
also, I don't know, man. I could shout out so many people. But I also like some good friends of ours is Rebecca Dene and Ryan Negron. Those
Hmm.
are
Yeah,
awesome.
our
Hmm.
first interview.
Really? Yeah. Did you
Or
do
second interview. Second.
Second,
Yeah.
did,
yeah.
did you interview them together or something?
We interviewed Rebecca, and everybody keeps telling us to interview Ryan, but he keeps ducking us. So
Oh,
he's yeah, I
why don't
know,
you
right?
tell him? Don't
So
worry, I'm gonna tell him. So you're gonna have to
all
do it.
right, see,
Yeah.
we
But
appreciate that.
that's funny. But yeah, I like the two of them are great too. I'm actually gonna be with Rebecca at the con at a College
Nice.
Station Anime Fest College
Mm.
Station. So yeah, so that's gonna be exciting. That's we leave tomorrow for that actually.
Oh.
But what yeah, I mean, that's just like with voice acting and stuff. There's so many people I could shout out to. Oh, another person I want to shout out because I told him this in person too is Gerard Castor. I don't know if
Hmm.
you're familiar with him or whatever. He's in Diamond stuff and
Mm.
Yeah.
but he was like he plays Mithra Casper, which is funny because his name is Castor, like Gerard Castor.
Esther.
He plays
Yeah.
Mithra Casper, and he plays Mithra in Tsukimichi. He's one of the other students with me,
Hmm.
and he was like the first guy that I met at Crunchyroll. I would say like the first person that I met and sat down and talked to, and he was just so nice. Like he was so nice. I was like, man, he really inspired me and he made me feel welcome and stuff and too and like I was just a new guy. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know where to go. I didn't know anything walking in to Crunchyroll for the first time. And and he was just like, "Oh, it's all good." Like he was very very helpful and very kind and stuff and followed me on Instagram. I say he's like the first person I met on Instagram. So I always like to shout him
Hmm.
out because I don't think he realizes how much of an positive impact that had on me, which I have told him in person and stuff too. But that really did mean a lot to me and other people that I've met too. Just very awesome. It's just a great community over there too. Um, I got to shout out my homies too, Austin Wright and my buddy Javier.
Hmm.
It's they're my day ones. You know what I mean? They've been through it all with me, and they're cool. And yeah, they're doing some great things too. They're not really much into the film side of things. Oh, which
All
I don't know
right.
if you saw anything about Congratulations, but Javi plays the lead in
Hmm.
Congratulations. That's him.
I saw that it was there and it's hitting the film festival circuit. I
Yeah,
was looking for a link. I'm like, "Look, can I see it?" I think I like me I saw a trailer or
It's not
something.
out yet. It's not the trailer
Okay.
is out. Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
trailer,
I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer.
but the full thing's not out yet. But yeah, we have a big announcement about that coming up pretty soon. So
Okay.
we got to film that announcement. I won't say right now, but
Uh,
we'll be making an appearance somewhere pretty soon. So that's exciting.
we'll be on the lookout. We'll be on the
Yes,
lookout for
sir.
sure. We'll be on the lookout for sure. All right. So, um, let's hit Gachi real quick.
Let's do it.
Follow. So, how does it feel to be, such a, so many people like follow, and you got your follow
Yes,
Fridays going on.
Friday.
So, how does it feel to go from like that like lead role to a role like follow on this massive show that's a
That's yeah.
beloved character?
No, absolutely too. That's something that I really had to kind of grapple with too at the beginning because with Louis and too, he's the main character and everything. But
Mm,
I remember looking him up too. I didn't really know who he was. I didn't really see anything. Gorilla God was based on a web manga and stuff, so there's no
yeah.
physical version of it, sadly, because I definitely would have bought it. But so, but
Mm,
but with that, like with follow too, and I got the email for that. What I always do is search up the character like immediately.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Mm,
what's funny too is that the emails, like I don't know if I should say, I don't know if I can say this, but I don't think it's
okay.
too much, but I'll say it anyway. But if you think not,
If we got to cut it, we'll cut it. It's
now,
not a problem.
I don't even think it's that bad too. All it is that when you get an email that's like a big character, the email is
Hmm.
formatted differently, right? That's
Okay.
it, which I think is fine to say. But it's
Yeah.
formatted differently, so you kind of know, like when you see this, that means that you have like a little bit of a larger character and stuff. So I was like, okay.
Mm,
So when I got follow, it was not it was formatted like normal, like how it usually is, just for a character. And so you're kind of left up to interpretation on how much that character is going to be in there, like who that person even is, if it even
Mm,
if it because it could be like a bit that's there for one episode. So I look up follow on Google, just like follow Gachiakuta or Gachi. I
mm.
call it Gachi because I know people pronounce it differently. But
Yeah, everybody does.
but and the first thing I see on Google, like going to Google Images, is like all this fan art and pages
Mhm,
of manga and panels and stuff. And I was like, holy moly! Like I have never played a character with this much of an audience, a following behind him. You know what I mean? I was like,
mhm,
to me, and I was like, who is this guy? And so, of course, when I talked to Lee when I go into the studio, I was like, no, he adventures with them for a while, like for a long time. And at that time, I don't think Lee had caught up in the manga yet.
mhm.
So this is going to get into spoilers right here, a little. So spoilers. Can I put a spoiler warning out, or do you want me to
You
not say
you
it?
can put you can put spoilers out.
Do you mind if
Watch
I
the show, people.
put like, are you caught up on the manga or anything?
I, I,
Because
I don't mind spoilers. I
Same.
never mind
I haven't
spoilers.
checked it out to be honest, but it is
I
what.
won't.
See,
I won't.
spoilers for me, it's like not a spoiler because it's like even if I know what's going to happen, what
Mm,
leads up to it is still
mm.
just as important to me. So I couldn't care less about a spoiler.
Well, I'll
Say
just
what
say,
you want to say. Say
yeah,
what you want to say.
I won't say too much about it then in that case, since it's like, but like Lee hadn't caught up in the manga there, and
Hmm.
follow, some stuff
Yeah.
happens. He, some stuff happens. He
Yeah.
becomes
Yeah.
he has a moment. He's a little bit more in the limelight for a particular
Hmm.
thing. And it was big for the community. Like they just loved it. And there was like, oh my gosh. And like, here's this guy and this guy followed that we've known since the beginning. And now this happens with them. And, so I'm excited to see that in the show as well, which I don't think that's going to happen in these two cores or anything. It's probably going to happen
No.
like season 3. I don't know how you can,
Hmm.
like, I consider this still, even though it's like a 2-season run, I still kind of consider it like season 1 because it was announced as so
Yeah.
episodes.
Same.
But
Yeah, I do the same
sometimes
thing.
people refer to it as like, oh, season 3, but
Uh,
I think of it as like
no.
core 3 or arc 3 or something like that.
Hmm.
It's still season 2, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But but anyway, so yeah, so we may see that too down the line. We'll see. I think they'll be able to fit it in there. Maybe not. I hope they do though.
Hmm.
But yeah, so whenever I went in for my second session, which was like a week later, Lee had fully caught up, I assume. And he
Hmm.
was like, dude, have you read it? Have you read it? And I was like, no. And like I read like 3 chapters or something.
Yeah.
First volume, I think. And he was like, dude, read it. He's like, read it. He's like, because you need to see. I was like, okay. And so I eventually caught up and I was like, dude. He was like, dude. So yeah, so just I understand where the community is coming from, but after I saw that, I was like, okay, I definitely have a little bit more of a responsibility with this character to because he's so beloved, and that means that people have a set vision of how they have him sounding and stuff. So I've really
Hmm.
been keeping my ear to the ground with the community and stuff. And I don't really, I'm not on Twitter too much. I'm more on Instagram and everything, but Twitter's
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely peruse it all the time and see like what's
Yeah.
and stuff. And I remember getting my first like review, I say, or first comment on my performance. I had never
Hmm.
I have literally, besides people in the industry, I have never gotten like a comment from somebody on social media or something about my performance
Hmm.
there. So I was all like, that's okay. I'd rather have nothing at all than somebody roasting me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I,
Yeah. Yeah.
of course, that's going to happen down the line, and that's something
Yeah.
I'll be prepared for. But I got my first comment on follow where it was like, he sounds amazing or something like that, or he sounds great. on some. It was like the first one where I was talking to Rudo about Griss's amulet that he has,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, he's keeping real quiet about his little talisman, and
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, oh yeah, he sounds awesome, and then somebody said like, oh, it sounds so much better than, which is like a random comment too. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds so much better than the French dub. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll take what I can get. Like, no
Yeah.
foul to whoever voices in French, but I was like, I'll take what I could get. I'll take that. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
But since then and stuff, some more comments, and it's all been positivity from the amazing community and stuff. And of course, like with the Follow Fridays, I
Mhm.
was so surprised by how much the community reacted with that. Like how much they actually were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I was like, wow.
Mm,
I was not expecting that. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought for
yeah.
sure too that it was like, they'll like maybe I'll get a few like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
weeks and it'll kind of fizzle out. But they've been consistent. Like I am so amazed by the community too. They're consistent and the art has been awesome. Like I have never
Yeah.
just I've been
Yeah.
blown away by it. So I'm hoping that that's setting a precedent for potential roles in the future. I hope I'm doing a good job. I'm just doing my
Mhm.
best out there, and I really do love Follow as a character. He's really cool.
You're doing great. Like from like just a fan perspective, like a lot of people are saying that they enjoy the dub more than the sub,
Really,
which is
wow,
yeah, I've seen that a lot, and like
that is
people
awesome.
we've interacted with have said the same thing. So, yeah, you guys are all knocking it out the park for
Yeah,
gotcha.
I gotta say too. When I watched the trailer to, I
Mm,
heard one of the ones that really stood out to me was Engine was Chris.
yeah.
He
Mm,
just sounds so badass. Like I don't even know. He just sounds so cool. And
mm,
uh, I watched that trailer. I'll tell you too, the specific line that I like where he says in the trailer where he's like we need to clean you up or something like that. And
mm,
that face from the
yeah.
when he in the show, it's when he catches up with Jabber and they're all waiting with
Yeah.
like Jabber's got Reno
Mm,
on his shoulder or something,
yeah.
and he's catching up and he's like he does that face. And I was like, "Oh, that line is just so badass." And when I went in there for like my second week for Follow, Chris was in there, and I was like, once
Mm,
again, I'm trying not to fanboy, but Chris, I just said like, "You sound so badass, man." I was like, "I watched that trailer like a million times. You sound so badass." Like, "Oh, thank you, man. Thank you." Like, he's like, "Who's this guy?" But
uh,
everybody sounds great. Corey sounds great.
yeah.
Bryce sounds great. Katie, everyone sounds so awesome too. And recently too, Celeste just got announced as Amo. She's doing an amazing
Mm,
job too, especially too. I would say these next two episodes, from what I recorded, I think it's gonna kind of blow some people away. It kind of freaked me out listening to it in the studio. I was
yeah.
like, oh
Okay.
God, that's just crazy. And another one who's kicking butt right now too just came out is Brandon Loera as well. I gotta
Mm,
shout him out is August too. He has always been very great um to me and everything and very friendly and just and he's an awesome guy too. So I'm proud of him. I'm happy he got that as August. I think he sounds amazing too. I know his performance is going to be beloved by the fans because he's just so eccentric and crazy. And I love that line.
mm,
Watch some shit. That's cool.
yeah.
It's
He
just
was. Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
But
Definitely. Like I'm.
I'm
I'm.
ready for
I
him. I'm
watch
hoping
a
he.
lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, no. I was just saying, like,
I
to
got to stop
piggyback.
myself.
I watch a ton. Like, I watch a lot of sub, but I'll do dub too. But this is like, I don't even want to hear the sub. Just that the entire dub cast just blows it out of the park. So, like, the more names you're saying, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, he was good. Oh yeah, I remember that line. She was great in that. So it's like, yeah,
and
everybody's doing great.
I may have you cut this part out too, but
We'll edit it
what
out. We'll cut it.
what when are you thinking of posting this?
It'll be at least a week.
Okay, okay.
At
So
least a week. So maybe
okay,
like earliest next Friday.
Okay, so then I'll say this so you can leave it in there too, because this
Okay.
is happening in this next episode, but it'll be out by the
Okay.
time it releases. So I'll say
Okay.
this. I just wanted to make a slight comment too that Rochelle's in that show as well as Chiwa too, and
Hmm.
I know that was exciting for her. Which is funny though, she got a lot of not she didn't get any hate like personally or anything, but
Mm.
the character of Chiwa was getting
Oh
roasted
yeah.
pocket stuff and being like of the switch
Hmm.
up. Like you saw that meme, like the switch up is crazy. She's like, I'll cherry.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
that was very funny. And
Yeah.
well, I mean, not funny for Rudo, but but
Not
but
not funny for me.
she actually, and then she gets to come back and in
That's awesome.
episode, what is it, 11 too, which if
Mm,
you know the manga, the context too. Like she
mm,
comes back in like a it's like a hallucination or something.
mm.
But yeah, so that was exciting for her to come back into it and stuff. And we're hoping too that I mean she hasn't come back in the manga yet, but we're hoping that
Mm.
if Rudo finally makes it back to the sphere,
Yeah.
make a return and probably be a big part of it too. We're like right now we're debating, me and her are like, is Rudo gonna come up there and like kill her immediately? Or is he gonna be
It
like,
could go either way.
or is he
It
like,
could go either way.
he's like, I've grown. I want you to join us or something, like, who knows?
Mm.
But right now she's not in good standings with the community, unfortunately.
Hey man, look, everybody can't be a hero.
No,
but
but by
you
her
know,
I mean Chiwa, not Rochelle. So of course everyone,
right.
it's hard to
But the thing,
hate on her.
it's rough, but it still means something to have a character that invoked that much emotion in so many people. That still, even if it's like it's still like I made an impact here.
Yeah.
So that's memorable. All right. So last couple questions. So you've done a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Do you have any interest in doing any behind the scenes stuff on Crunchyroll?
Like you mean kind of like
Like
direct or
like
ADR?
directing or ADR or any of that stuff?
I've thought about it too. Another big inspiration for that whole thing was Ben Stegmeyer, because
Hmm.
I'm not sure if you know, but he did direct a lot of episodes of Gorilla God as well.
Hmm.
He kind of took over for a little bit too, and he was an amazing director as well. And he also plays Leohart as well, so that was pretty funny.
Hmm.
He's like directing all fight scene and stuff.
Hmm.
But but yeah, so I think that I kind of like the path that he's been on. It's been a little bit inspiring that he's kind of getting more into the directing and stuff behind the scenes. And I always thought it'd be cool to do. Like I would be down to direct. I think that would be fun. Um, the only thing would be is that I don't want to stop doing the voice acting if I have to direct.
Right.
I don't know how that works if
Hmm.
you do both. I mean, I assume with Bennett you can do both, but I know that, you know, I'm assuming sometimes if you're a director that you're gonna be directing probably more often.
Yeah. You
They can
don't.
they
Yeah.
have a roster of so many voice actors, you know what I mean? But the directors, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, but so
Okay.
maybe I'm definitely like not opposed to the idea at all.
Okay.
I will say the ADR, probably like the engineers, probably
Yeah.
not, because I don't know how they do it. They're like speed demons. They're just all
Yeah.
they are so impressive, and it's just they have a truly remarkable skill, all of them too. And I gotta give a shout out to Victor, who I worked on with Gorilla God and stuff, and he's just awesome. He just works like crazy. They all do. I mean, they all do. I just been working with Victor, so
Yeah.
but he,
That's
yeah, they just I probably could not do that. I don't know if I could do that, but I definitely have an appreciation for them.
yeah. Sometimes we just that's not for me, but I love you for it. All right. So the
Absolutely.
very last question that we ask everybody is if we could interview anybody on this show, who would you say for us to interview? But the caveat is you got to hook us up. You got to put in a good word for us.
Yes. Which I guess it would ask too, are you guys looking for more anime things or other stuff? Or
We'll do whatever.
yeah, if you'll do whatever too, I would say one of the Jacobs, either Jacob Harper or Jacob Boo. I know Jacob Boo,
Okay.
he's got plenty of stories to tell as well with his thing. He's had some amazing stories and been doing some amazing things. But him, Jacob Harper as well. He actually has his own podcast. If you talk with him too, it'd probably be more about
Hmm.
horror movies or something like that, because that's what he does, and he wants to direct and screenwrite
Okay.
stuff. But he's been doing some great stuff too. I'm trying to think who else. Maybe maybe one of the ALB guys wouldn't be a bad idea too. Maybe James or
Okay.
E-Man or one of them. That would be cool. I think George Torres too. He'd probably love to do it. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think who else. I know there's going to be somebody in my head that pops up where I'm like, "Ooh, you should talk to this person," but I can't think of it off the top of my head. If I
That's
saw
all right.
my contacts, definitely would
All
definitely.
right.
Ooh, maybe I have a friend, Emma Sumlin too. She does films and everything, and she's working on one right now. She just had her film play at the Chinese theater in
Oh, that's
LA.
cool.
LA, in LA. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was literally like the day before or the day after the Demon Slayer premiere there.
Oh, really?
I was about to ask you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it
That
was
was
literally
my
like the same day. I think it might have been, I don't know if it was the same day, but it was like the
that,
day before after. And I was actually in that film too. I had a small role in that, but I did that for
Mm,
but that was that's a cool one. I did some films with her as well, and she's been doing some great stuff, Emma. So I think I might have to recommend her as well. And any of those people will 100%, they'll be down to do it. So
that was going to be my final question. Did you see the Demon Slayer movie?
I did not see it yet, but you know what I am excited for is the new Chainsaw Man movie.
That too.
mm,
4th. Be on the lookout. But
okay.
but I'm excited for that one too. And I, I'm not sure if it's gonna get as big of a thing, because that red carpet thing for Demon Slayer was so cool. I'm like,
Yeah.
kind of the dream. That's kind of the dream. Hopefully we're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Zelina Vega, the wrestler, she was there. And
Yeah,
the original Japanese
Mm,
actors were there too. Yeah,
that
yeah.
is so awesome. I would love to do something like that. That would be amazing. And I
I,
feel like that's any of our voice actors' dreams and stuff. And
mm,
I know, like Mauricio, he got to go to a premiere in LA too for the My Hero movie.
yeah.
They did
Yeah.
that. They played a. I don't know how to
Mm,
pronounce the name, Julio or Julio or Julio.
Julio, I think it was Julio. He was
Julio,
like
he's
Italian or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
Julio.
Julio, I think.
He did awesome as him too as
Yeah.
well.
He did
But
great.
yeah,
All right. So, if Gachi keeps going the way it's going, man, I would not be surprised if they drop a movie because
yeah, that would
everybody
be
follows
so
trends.
sick. That would be sick.
So that'll be cool. And hopefully we'll see you in that. But we didn't want to keep you any longer.
No
Thank you
worries. I
for
had an
joining
amazing
us.
conversating with y'all.
Oh
Conversing.
man. It's conversating. I had that argument like years ago. So, thank you again for talking with us. We appreciate you. You always have a home here, brother. Anytime,
Thank
we're,
you.
we're always here. And thank you, Jack, for joining us too.
Cool.
Shout out to all our fans and to everybody that was shouted out by Aiden. There was a
Yes,
lot of people that got shout outs.
a lot of people.
So look, you all are appreciated. You're doing a great job.
So
And like we said, we're
more.
definitely going to put a link to that GoFundMe in the description at the end of this episode. So
Mhm.
thank you everybody for joining us again. Thank you for being our first interview for season 5. And we wish
Yes.
you all the best.
And you mind if I plug my socials real quick, if that's cool?
Plug your socials, please. I
Yes.
meant to ask that.
Oh, that's
Mm,
okay. On Instagram, I am at Ciden.all. That's CIDEN.AALL. It's literally just my first initial,
yeah.
just flipped. I thought that was a thing people did on Instagram, but apparently not.
maybe MySpace.
And then on Twitter or X or whatever you call it, it's the same thing, Ciden, but it's underscore
Mm,
AL, Ciden underscore AL. But yeah, so those are the two I'm mainly active on. Instagram, of course, but I'm on
Mm,
Twitter as well. And but yeah, so that's where you can find me. And yeah, thank you for having me on the show. It was an amazing time.
oh,
All
thank
right.
you, man, and everybody go see him at that convention.
Yes, see
That's
Step
it.
you this weekend. Well, I
Yes.
guess it's gonna be over by the time this comes out.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll be more.
Hopefully, yeah, there'll be more. There'll be more.
Pay attention
Hopefully,
to
it's a
Instagram. That's where I put all the announcements out.
pay
So,
attention to Instagram. He's now in front of the show. All right, thank you all. See you later.
all right.